What's up, weebs? Welcome back to Anime Lane, the podcast where we take you down the yellow brick road of anime and have a look at everything it has to offer. As always, I'm Notorious, and joining me once again today on this episode, once this introduction is over, is Shaun and Melina, because it's another Lupin compilation, our third one now. Of course, this one is covering Voyage to Danger, Legend of the Gold of Babylon, 2014 live-action movie, Island of Assassins, and Missed by a Dollar. Enjoy!
Zenigata is off the case in Lupin the Third Voyage to Danger, directed by Masaki Osumi, written by Hiroshi Kashiwabara, music by Yuji Ono, animation production by TMS. It originally aired July 23rd, 1993. It is available on home video via Discotheque in the US. Then we're looking for the Tower of Babel in Lupin the Third, Legend of the Gold of Babylon.
Beautiful title.
Directed by Sejun Suzuki and Shigetsugu Yoshida, written by Yoshio Urasawa and Atsushi Yamatoya, music by Yuji Ono. It released in Japanese theaters July 13th, 1985. It is licensed by Discotheque in the US. Things are getting real in Lupin the Third, the live-action movie, directed by Ryuhei Kitamura, written by Mataichiro Yamamoto, music by Tomoyasu Hote and Aldo Shilaku. I don't know if this is like a wrong romanization. I'm not sure if it's maybe meant to be Aldo Shiraku. So I've never seen the name Shilaku, but who knows, could be a real name.
Sorry if you're somehow listening.
It released in Japanese theaters August 30th, 2014. It is licensed in the US by Discotheque and based on the manga by Monkey Punch. Then we'll sparkle Lupin the Third, Island of Assassins.
That's a deep cut, sorry.
Directed by Hiroyuki Yano, written by Shoji Yonemura, music by Yoji Ono, animation production by TMS. It aired on Japanese TV August 1st, 1997. It is licensed by Discotheque, but it's one of the few Lupin titles currently out of print. That's such a odd reference that only anyone who's seen Thomas and the Magic Railroad's gonna get.
Oh, I love that, sorry.
I was trying to, obviously, I have these little one-liners when introducing stuff, and I was like, okay, what the fuck did I come up with for Island of Assassins where they're stuck on an island the entire time? Then we're getting our money's worth in Lupin the Third, Missed by a Dollar, directed by Hideki Tonokatsu, written by Hiroshi Sakaibara, music by Yuji Ono, animation production by TMS. It aired on Japanese TV July 28th, 2000. It is licensed in the US by Discotheque and is available on home media.
Now back to our bestie.
Yeah.
It's our boy.
Yeah.
A perfectly cromulent
Lupin.
It's what you expect.
Yeah, I've never walked away with less feeling from a Lupin movie.
It just finished.
Yeah.
And you're like, okay.
For a film that vibes in the Cold War, there was nothing actually interesting about it.
It's funny because this is post-Cold War as well,
Yeah.
so they were kind of late to the punch.
Ah.
I will say, this is a strange time where I feel like it could have gone on longer, but I feel like if it actually did go on longer, I wouldn't like it.
I mean, I have to admit, I think I fully zoned out during the last 30 or 20 minutes.
Yeah.
The whole part where Lupin gets in the sub and leaves, and I was like, there's still a half hour left.
Yeah.
What?
Definitely. I mean, I think it starts off with a premise where we're like, ooh, it's gonna be very different.
Yeah.
Zenigata gets transferred off of Lupin's case, which it's about time.
Yeah.
He's not doing shit.
Yeah.
And they put in Keith.
Fucking
Keith. The most Street Fighter character to ever exist in the Lupin
that's
universe.
fucking who is it in Street Fighter? Guile.
Oh yeah, that is Guile. That's pretty much just Guile.
Yeah, no, one of my notes is Keith means business, and by business I mean murder.
Yeah, that is his business.
Yes.
Yeah, no, he just gets introduced as he's gonna murder him, and the boss is even I don't really care if you bring him in dead or alive.
He's in the business. Of
No,
misery.
that's the other movie.
And he's aiming for the top.
No. and
What did you just say? Sorry. I'm not sure I caught that. Can you please repeat that again?
I said he's in the business of misery, and he's aiming for the top.
Okay. That feels like a reference. I don't get
Yeah, no, it's Paramore, Misery Business.
Oh, cool.
no.
Yeah, wow, yeah, you really
I really
have
don't.
the
I'm
same.
staring at your dead eyes right now.
Wow, that's crazy. Melina got it.
I got it, yes. And that whole sequence just begs the question, did he ever tell Zenigata that? And Zenigata was like, no. this man needs to be brought in alive. Not a scratch on him. Or was he just so done with Lupin existing that it was like, at this point, he could be, just kill him. Just get it over with. Because I'm putting so many officers on these cases and I'm never catching him.
I mean, he was paid probably a handsome amount to kill him.
Yeah, and he didn't even
by
fucking
the
do
company,
it.
right?
Yeah, the shot shell.
Great name, by the way.
Yeah, like...
What do you think they do?
Yeah. I remember when we picked this movie, we were like, oh, shot shell. They couldn't think of,
Better name?
a good name. I wonder what they fucking do. I don't know if it's a case of Japanese just translations or something.
They literally say shot shell in Japanese.
I know, but I was like...
There was no translation. They just picked that.
Yeah, it's just shot shell.
Voyage. Danger.
Well, actually, the Japanese title is Orders to Assassinate Lupin.
Well,
Which,
that's
is a lot more specific
Yeah, a
than Voyage
bit
to
more
Danger.
straight to the point.
Yeah, I like Voyage.
There's not much voyaging, though.
I'll be honest. Halfway through
Submarine.
this movie, I was like, they could have called this movie fucking anything.
Yeah.
Or better
Yes.
yet, any Lupin movie could have
Yeah.
been called Voyage to Danger.
Yeah, yeah.
They all go to danger. That's the plot.
You know, one of the funniest things is that, like, the TV special released the year before this was called, in English, From Siberia with Love. In Japanese, it's literally just From Russia with Love.
And that would have fit this.
Were just,
Yeah, which is funny for the very Cold War, post-Cold War movie.
Yeah.
Is not called that.
No.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, they don't go to Siberia in this one, but like fucking close enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does
God.
Bond go to Russia and From Russia with Love?
I don't know. It's been too fucking long.
It's been a while.
Yeah. Go on.
I was gonna say something. I lost my point immediately. Sorry.
Yeah. Let's go to the Fujiko meter. Too much boob.
Yeah, there is a lot of boob.
No.
She gets introduced.
No, yeah, she's
I
right. Let her speak this because I'm with her on this.
Yeah, so, we're in the beginning, we're trying to kidnap a Russian lady or whatever. Goemon just, rocks up, cuts car in half. Hell yeah, up for that. Then fucking Fujiko rocks up with a leather jumpsuit.
Cleavage
halfway
out.
sit down, I'm like, girl, this is not practical.
Yeah.
First of all.
I did see that and I was like, oh, when you're just motorcycling, tits out.
Yeah, we've all been there.
Yeah.
Come
I
on.
counter with women.
I understand. I understand, but you need to recognize on an objective standpoint, it's fucking stupid.
I know you got that dog in you, but come on, you need to recognize that it's impractical. Like, I don't care if she's just walking around with her tits out. I don't give a shit, but I care for her not getting hurt or getting
at the very least.
Like, she falls asphalt and she's just sliding down. That chest skin is gone.
It becomes more egregious when she's in the wetsuit and that's fully zipped up fine.
Yeah.
She's not even
So what's the
consistent.
fucking point? What's the fucking point, Michael? What's the point?
She slays.
She does,
You
but
can't
still, it's
slay
stupid.
your way out of this one.
I will say, every other time she's in the swimsuit, that's fine. Cause
Yeah.
At least she's doing that on purpose. It's
Yeah, but the
like-
swimsuit's not as hot. Like,
Michael.
Disagree.
objectively for me, the half unzipped biker outfit, and this I realize is digging into personal taste.
Yeah, it really is.
Does a
wanna air
lot
this out?
more. Does a lot more for me. That was a real neuron activation moment.
You were not into his car gets cut enough. Oh. What's that?
I was like, I've seen Goemon do this a lot. Hello, Fujiko.
It's
On that Elsa Walker run.
it's just so impractical. You know that
I really don't give a shit about practicality. I'm gonna be honest.
Well, I'm sorry, but we do.
we care for women
I care for
respect and
women, just
dignity.
differently.
Yeah.
But her going in the swimsuit.
She made the choice. Her body, her choice.
Absolutely, but I care for her safety.
Sure, but auga.
Again, the swimsuit in the second half.
Better.
I was fine with that.
I've seen that kind of swimsuit on her so much, and it's
Not quite like
sure,
that.
okay. I don't know. It's just the biker outfit, man. I want to start viciously barking like a dog.
Down.
There has been nothing that she's worn in any of these movies that's made me act like that before.
I do want to state, by the way.
Yeah, I know.
I do want to state, by the way, that like they draw the badonkas way larger than in like a lot of other things
Yeah.
that she's been in, by the way.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, like she get work done at some point. Like, holy fuck.
You can't ask that.
Yeah, but like compare her here from like Cagliostro or something. There's a difference in size. There's a difference in size.
You know, 15 years does something to a woman.
Yeah.
Those aren't natural. I'm sorry,
Welcome
those
to
aren't
this
natural.
week's episode where we discuss Fujiga boobs. Natural, no.
It was happening at some point.
We've been on this topic way longer than I expected.
Yes, no.
You're the one that started barking.
Yeah.
Submarine. Who
Yeah.
else here loves a fucking submarine?
I like-
plot?
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
what?
I did like the natural
Hunt for
thing.
Red October.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. I just saw this like yesterday, and even like the actual plot details are a bit fuzzy. Did they really just like at one point Lupin was just be like, okay, part of my plan, we need to steal a sub,
Yeah.
Yeah.
like just random.
Nuclear, like active
Yeah.
commissioned nuclear submarine.
Yeah.
They just kind of grabbed it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They drove a mystery truck. Mystery truck? No. News van.
Yeah.
Yeah.
An American news.
American news van. NYTV.
Yeah.
I mean,
But
it's,
Chico tried to hitman it.
the Ivanov is like stationed in America at the time, I think. So I think that's why.
Oh.
Yeah.
So I guess they were in New York docks. New York does not look like that.
No,
but
I don't think so.
why would a TV news crew be going into an active military base? I don't know.
To report.
The news.
Sure, I guess.
Submarine. Submarine. Yeah,
Is
no, they
important.
Where did they get the Russian physicist?
They grabbed her.
Where from?
The car.
The car, yeah.
We just
The
went
car.
over this.
They
got
got
the car.
her.
Yeah,
from
but
the
was
car.
that in Russia or was that still in America? That's my thing. It's like,
Ah.
did they transport her from one country to
I'm a-
another? And it's only when she's in the news van that she's like, I'm gonna grab the gun.
I'm gonna be real with you. I don't think you're supposed to care this much.
Yeah, no, I think you're looking at the wrong things.
Yeah, yeah.
Look at two wrong
That-
things.
we've gone over that. Yeah,
exactly.
we've established that.
Down.
Bad. Stop.
I will get a water spray if I have to.
Look, if we ever make this a visual podcast, we're getting a water spray, the horny spray.
Making it a thing. It's just like there's just like a label on it that says horny.
Yeah, it's just like some tape with horny on it.
Yeah.
I'll
Yeah.
just get like one of those like hold up like score things that just says dog.
And sometimes you'll just say something. Hopefully, when the laptop isn't right between
Yeah.
us, you'll just say something. I'll just look at you and go.
Yeah.
Damn.
Or sometimes I just won't say anything. I'll just hold up the dog sign.
Just silently. you
Just
sit
sitting there while I'm talking with dog.
Threateningly holding it up, and you're just like, okay.
Okay, Russian lady.
Yeah, but she was kidnapped from somewhere.
Somewhere.
Who cares?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think we're meant to care where.
Yeah.
How long it took to
Kidnapped by
transport
Lupin
her.
while she was being kidnapped by the shot shell guys.
Yeah. Yeah, no, and then we're like, she knows Jigen?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
immediately,
But
of
Jigen
course,
doesn't
I'm
really
like,
know her. I mean,
No.
No.
it makes it seem like he knows her, but then he's like, I don't know her.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because, like, what it was alluding to me, I was like, oh, they. Oh,
Yeah.
they.
Yeah, I thought
Yeah,
that
because
too.
that's what Lupin says. He's like, oh, they're getting hot down
Yeah.
there. And no, they're not.
One
It
of the
couldn't
Lupin-
be colder.
One of the
No.
Lupin lines of all time.
Yeah.
They're getting hot.
They're getting hot down there.
It's like, freezing. They're legit freezing. No. Yeah, no, I did not see the reveal coming of her being like, you killed my dad.
That's such a
That's what the
stereotypical
tension-
reveal.
Killed
Like,
my father.
But I was like, that's the tension
Yeah.
you've been having? Because
Uh-huh.
I was not reading
no,
that.
there is
No.
like
100%.
sexual chemistry
Yeah, the
going
way her
on.
100%.
eyes just sort of zoom in every
Yeah.
time.
Yeah, no, when she said that, I was like, and you're into that? Like, and do we need to talk
Honestly,
about
the fact
this?
that like Jigen didn't go, yeah, I've killed a bunch of people. Like, you're
Probably.
gonna have to
Yeah.
narrow that
Do you have
down.
the slightest idea how little that narrows it down, Hen?
Yeah, no.
Can I just say, It's at that moment you realize, oh, she's supposed to be like in her 20s.
Yeah.
She's not
Yeah.
drawn like that.
No, she
No.
looks like she's like 30, especially like given the whole like active physicist.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like in her early 20s.
Yeah.
No way.
I mean, she's drawn like she's in her late 30s.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which I was thankful for. We need more of that.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
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 At least she's not like a bunch of Lupin
We
protagonists.
find out she's
Yeah.
17 or
17.
something.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. Also, Shot Shell.
Yeah, we've discussed the name.
Shot Shell.
Yes.
You know, stupid English name.
Uh-huh.
Is ran by Jean-Claude.
Yes.
Jean-Claude. They don't
Where's
say
his right hand man, Van Damme?
Yeah,
Like,
we don't hear his last name at any point.
no, his name is Jean. His last name is
Oh,
Claude.
his
Yes.
last name was supposed to be Claude?
Yeah, because they call him Jean the entire film.
I thought that was just a nickname he was
No.
he was telling them to call him because he was a dick.
No,
Yeah,
his
no.
his name is Jean and Claude.
That's fucking stupid.
He has to have a brother. You know, like
Van Damme!
I legit just assumed, like, as soon as we knew his name, I was like, oh, you just picked the first European name you saw, didn't
Yeah.
you?
yeah, this
Like-
is really the Street Fighter movie
Yeah.
of
Yeah.
all time.
Now, running Shot Shell is Jean-Claude. And the murderer coming to get them. Cute.
Jean-Claude, who by the end of the movie is basically Elon Musk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh,
Don't tell him that, because he's going to be like, yeah, that's cool.
yeah, Musk would unfortunately
Musk would
think that
find
that's a
this cool.
compliment. Yeah.
Yeah.
Who the fuck would find this guy cool?
So, some
A
people
loser
who-
like Musk.
Hey, there you go.
Hey.
That's the one. Yep. Also, both our boys get murdered.
Yeah.
Totally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I did not see Goemon being stabbed.
Yeah,
that was
no,
came out
yeah.
of nowhere.
That was the moment I was like, oh, he's actually been stabbed.
Also, the fact
Yeah.
that he's like, I bounced the blade off of Zantetsuken and it missed my heart. I'm like, that still cut one of your arteries, guys. Like,
Yeah.
that's
You're-
not how
you're
that
still not
works.
good.
You know,
You're
like-
still dead.
The way
You're
it's
still-
described is it stopped the blade just before it hit the heart, so like it was like very much near
There are
the
still
heart.
so many arteries.
Oh my
yeah,
God,
you
yeah.
are. You're still going into cardiac arrest.
Yeah, like
Arrest, my
you
guy.
are
Like, he had to
profuse
be-
blood loss.
he had to be fished from the ocean.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The water was turning red.
Yeah.
Like, he shouldn't have survived. I mean, you know, you watch this, we know the structure and all that.
Yeah.
We know they're coming back, but I was like, damn,
Is
they
it-
really just did that.
is it worse or better than Jigen finding a convenient like
Oh, a convenient
basement
hidey
door
hole.
right where he
Yeah.
lands? Like, oh, that's useful.
I found it just in time. Oh, you mean as soon as you broke through the fucking window?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that was a great moment.
What, you mean
Or-
you
yeah.
fucking landed on it and then went through it?
But the thing is, that just meant he was anticipating a grenade.
Yeah, I mean, that's somehow the least surprising
I
part
think
of
Jigen
this.
Yeah.
is the kind of guy that lives his life anticipating a
Yeah,
grenade.
yeah.
Maybe, I feel like that's just anxiety, my dude.
It is. He just hides
I
it.
mean,
Why
you
do
know
think
what he
smokes?
does. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Why do you think he smokes?
Fair.
He's hiding the
God.
pain.
Yeah, that's why Lupin smokes too.
Yeah. No, I just thought it was so funny that I think by the point Lupin kind of leaves the island in the submarine, everyone's like, your friends are still here. Like, they'll find me. They'll find me.
Look, I've done this like 50 different times with them. They'll survive.
They'll be fine. I'm like, we haven't heard from Goemon in a long fucking
Yeah.
time. Like, I was starting to believe, oh shit, like, did he have to go back to his
Japan.
origins and like heal spiritually?
Yeah.
or
There
some
was a brief moment watching this film, like before it was revealed that they're obviously alive and
Yeah.
stuff. And I was like, with the way it was like everything else had been framed. Zenigata being taken off Lupin's case, constant references to them getting old.
Yeah.
Jigen and Goemon being dead for a little bit of a while. I was thought,
Yeah, a little
is this
too
supposed
long.
to canonically be like the last Lupin for like a split second?
Has like a really interesting underlying like
Yeah.
confrontation of their like
Mortality.
continued mortality and
Yeah.
existence. Like
Like they're
they're
talking about
right.
retirement and stuff as
yeah,
well.
like they're right. It has been like 15 years at that point since the series started, and they're already at the point of the series starting like meant to be 30, 35 or 40,
Yeah.
which is even funnier now that part 6 literally it begins with like Jigen confronting his mortality again, being like, I think I need to retire, which is actually like the voice actor retiring in that
Yeah.
episode.
Oh.
Because he's like fucking 90 or something like that.
Oh.
God damn.
Yeah, Kiyoshi Kobayashi, I think.
Respect for doing it that long.
Yeah. Like, I think he was the only one left from, like, the original, like, cast at that point. But, yeah, no, interesting. And then the actual film is a bit... doesn't really do anything with the concept at all.
No.
They bring it up, and
Yeah.
then they go and steal a nuclear reactor and a couple of submarines.
Yeah, they first won, and then they're like, oh, if we just wrapped like some chain around some other ones, so just
Yeah.
yeah, that's how they work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just tow them away.
Yeah, just tow the smaller submarines with the big submarine.
Call 'em up.
That's how it works.
Just call them up.
Also, a sliced up reactor. I don't think that's how that works.
No.
Like, I don't think that's how they.
I don't think nuclear reactor comes in like sliced up donuts.
No, I also don't think they'd be storing it out in the open air like that. Just, you know.
It's probably not safe to roll them.
No.
No. Yeah.
So that's a misery business reference.
Oh god.
A rolling reference. God. Gonna get
See, I got
copyright
that
struck.
last one though.
Yeah, you fucking made it. I'd like to think you
Yeah,
you
as
get
long
it.
as we don't sing Disney songs, we should be okay.
So
No.
There was fear in that voice.
Like, you sing 2-3 seconds well enough. And they're like, up, 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 up.
Oh,
No.
you think we can do it well enough?
You never know, you might hit a note or two.
Mouse is gonna come for our kneecaps.
It's fine. I'll just claim it Steamboat Willie. That's fine.
Yeah, true. Yeah, fair. Yeah,
We're still talking about Lupin.
Yeah, we are.
We're losing our fucking
Oh
minds.
god.
absolutely.
You can tell we've not been in person for a while.
Oh, for sure.
Like, I think this movie did have the classic notes that we kind of want from a Lupin movie. Is it a good one? Is it?
Yeah.
We've seen worse. We've seen better.
Yeah.
It's just kind of, it's there.
It's a Lupin.
It's
I
a
actually had to
Lupin.
check, like, what did we watch before this? And it was Princess of the Breeze, and I was like, oh, that one was fun. Ultimately forgettable.
Very.
But then I was like, man, I just keep thinking about Angel Tactics
Same.
while watching this one.
That's the last one that was like truly exceptional that we've
Yeah.
watched.
I also think that, like, conceptually,
Yeah, it's
there's
stronger.
enough similar elements that Angel Tactics becomes the stronger
Yeah.
Yeah.
piece. Like, it kind of deals with that whole, like, what are they called? Not private military, but like the whole kind of like black company.
Mercenaries and
Yeah,
stuff, yeah.
the sort of like people running wars and like
Mhm.
creating war to profit and stuff like that. And like Angel Tactics did it really well while also leaning into the ridiculousness of anime.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then there's this, which is like meant to be a bit more of a tonally serious piece. That
Yeah, but it just hits, maybe because of the time we're living in, where evil guy is like, I just start wars to make profit. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh,
I will say when
you
I heard
probably exist.
yeah, when I heard the motivation, I was like, this was like 10 years before Iraq as well. Holy
Yeah.
fuck.
Yeah, it's like, I make weapons, but you know, it's sell weapons.
it was
I'm
probably
bored.
novel at the time,
Yeah,
but like now it's such like a common.
we all are
Troll.
like,
Yeah.
we know.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, you sell, you make wars to sell. Yeah, that's
I'm not surprised.
It's funny.
Yeah,
Stark Industries is on the line.
yeah,
Yeah.
come on.
It's funny watching this one. I had like a sudden moment, and this is because I had played it recently. But I had a sort of similar thing with like Metal Gear Solid 1, because that has a very similar plot. Done a lot better in that game,
Yeah.
despite the problems I have with that game. But I just sort of had that moment where I was like, huh, these were both around the same time frame as well. We really should have predicted the world that we ended up with.
Yeah.
Mm.
Huh.
You know what they say, history lives in cycles, so.
I don't like the cycle.
No, I don't.
I
I
like
I
hate
the
the
part
rhyming.
wherein-
Make it stop rhyming,
Yeah.
Lucas.
It's not like
No.
poetry.
There's no poetry here.
Poetry is ass.
Yeah. Things are like things. I fucking knew it.
Take two right.
Hey.
Things are like things.
Colin, that's what fucking poetry is. I'm
And this-
sorry.
And this movie was indeed a thing that happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Segue it back.
Wow.
So, you got any more notes?
I have like minor notes where it's just me saying, "Damn, Keith likes murder."
Yeah.
I had
That's sort of his shtick, and he's not in it a whole bunch.
yeah, I did have
No.
I did have the fear that like Keith was gonna be this movie's version of like was it the Colonel in like 7 Days Rhapsody or whatever, who just shows up
Yeah, yeah.
to be
Yeah.
an antagonist for a few seconds, then he disappears again.
Mhm.
Yeah, no,
And that kind of happened until like the last third where he
Yeah.
became full character.
because I do think his character made it interesting where he kind of like got rid of the side guys and then he
Mhm.
was like, I just have Lupin left to get,
Yeah.
you know, and then I've collected them all. And I just
Gotta
Get
kill
them
them
all.
all.
no, I don't know who owns that. I don't know. I found it just disappointing overall. His
Yeah.
arc. Like, yes, he killed, so to say, Goemon and Jigen, but we knew they were coming back, but still it functioned fine. But then to get to Lupin, it just find it,
Yeah.
just It's very sad. Also, Fujiko just blabbing on to the first guy that's like, yeah, no, I won't hurt you.
Yeah.
I mean, it's all we all know it's a trick.
Yeah.
and
It's a
all
play,
that.
yeah.
But come on,
That is
do
basically
better,
a function
girl.
for most of the movie, though. Yeah.
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 Not
do better,
enough.
girl.
Not enough cool Fujiko spy stuff that isn't just flirting with the bad
Yeah.
guy.
Yeah, exactly. Like, we always say, is this a good Fujiko movie? Is this a bad Fujiko movie?
Yeah.
And
This
it
feels like a mid.
tries.
This feels like a mid Fujiko movie.
Yeah, it just tries to do she's seductive and she can, flirt her way out of any situation.
But it falls into
until
the
she
trap.
can't.
It falls
Yeah.
into the trap where she does that too much, where it just feels
Yeah.
like she's
Yeah.
just eye candy.
Exactly. Like, I think they have like some sort of shootout thing on the pier at the end.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, because
Yeah.
Fujiko comes in and, like,
Like the best trick of the
Saves.
movie, where she just like
oh, yeah.
does the only good time the flirting actually feels like a good, satisfying thing.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Where she turns the table and then they just go away.
Yeah.
But then Lupin blows up. So
Yeah.
So it's.
yeah. Congratulations, you've caused a good distraction.
Yeah, exactly. Because that's what women are for.
Yeah.
That's the perfect.
There's a lot of lines like
Why
that
did you
in
look
this.
at me when you said that? Why did you
You've
look at
been
me?
barking.
Yeah, you have
Yeah.
been barking.
And
You're the one we're getting the spray for.
I can still acknowledge that her function in this movie wasn't great.
Yes. No,
But I
was
think
a
that
lot-
kind of sums up
yeah.
this film in general.
There was a lot
It's-
of dialogue in this one as well that's basically just
Yeah.
women.
am I right?
Yeah, drinks coffee.
Yeah. Like, Karen, the nuclear physicist or whatever, could have been such a cool character. And unmemorable. If you ask me,
Yeah.
I
They have-
cannot remember
They
a
have
single
two-
thing.
Female characters that they make a point to like, you think they're gonna be strong, but like they don't fully commit. It feels like
They could have made her look not like Fujiko.
Yeah,
So
that
they,
Yeah.
they look very
they do
similar.
look similar enough. Yeah.
didn't. I'm just remembering like a small side plot. Didn't they send Karen, the physicist, with Zenigata to go on pretend holiday?
Yeah, yeah. Zenigata, Goemon, and
Karen.
Karen get off at
Resort.
yeah. They actually name the country that they stop by.
Yeah.
Well, they say it's Alaska at one point, which is
No, that was a
Why?
ploy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a ploy. I know, but
because like as they're on their way to Guam,
the region is it Micronesia? Is that
Micronesia,
what-
yeah, they say we're gonna stop off at like whatever other major island in that area. There's fucking 2,000 of them. Come on.
Yeah.
Gotta narrow it down.
Yeah. But yeah, they just sort of go on an
Yeah.
island getaway for a bit.
Yeah, no, that could have had so much comedic potential, but they just kind of brush it off as,
Yeah.
oh no, Karen escaped. Oh,
Especially
okay.
with like Karen, Goemon, and Zenigata. That is
Yeah,
Yeah,
that-
that's an interesting dynamic.
Exactly. Especially when Zenigata is not interested in catching them at all.
No.
Yeah,
Also,
like he's
yeah.
genuinely their friend for like the whole part of
Yeah.
that movie.
Yeah.
That should have been the central point of this movie, and
Mhm.
it wasn't, and I'm annoyed.
Because they spend 5 minutes in the beginning. Zenigata's pushed off the case. Okay, what's he working on? I have to dismantle the same shotguns. Lupin's like, okay, I'll do it. Like, I'll
Yeah,
help
because like
you.
the whole point of
Yeah.
the film is meant to be that they want Zenigata back on the case.
Yeah.
Most of the film was not about getting
No,
Zenigata back on the
exactly.
case.
Yeah, and I feel like if they ended like, or that was maybe sprinkled out throughout, like, we're not doing this because we want to. Like, we
Yeah.
might get a pretty penny out of it, but that's not what we're doing.
They
this
start
for.
talking about money so
Yeah.
much.
Yeah,
that we forget
Yeah.
why they're doing this.
the last part of the movie, which is the fucking credits. The last line is money, money, money.
Yeah.
Yeah, must be funny.
Yeah, they got a. Now you've got one. In a rich man's world, am I right?
Oh,
Yeah, they got a space to get that money back. That's
That should have been its own fucking movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I was like skimming through the credits, like, did they just fucking?
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah,
god!
this is the interesting thing right here.
Yeah, this is a whole movie. Where like, oh god damn it!
I
we have to
genuinely
go.
thought it was gonna lead into like another like TV special.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like it kind of feels like it's setting up like another, like
Yeah.
the next one or whatever.
Exactly.
But no, it's just the credits thing.
Yep.
No, they just got the money.
I want Lupin in space.
Yeah, that'd
Agreed.
be cool.
Next movie, we're pitching it today.
But how are they gonna get Fujiko sexy in a spacesuit?
There's ways.
Windows. Skin
Glass.
tight. If
Glass.
if it's skin tight, it's fine.
It would be skin tight. Like yeah,
Yeah.
they would do.
Everyone else has like the traditional big
Yeah.
fucking moon
Yeah.
suits. She's just like, nah.
This like the Simpsons joke where we're just like all the other like members of the family are in like full on spacesuits and Marge for some reason is in like a leotard.
You
Yeah,
know that they would do that though, because they just can't
Absolutely.
not show off Fujiko's sex
Yeah.
appeal. Like
No.
that's.
That's what 90% of the audience is there for.
yeah, that is a core part of our
Yeah.
Well, at least a third of it, anyway.
Yeah.
You know, from this demographic, apparently.
Yeah.
Hey, I find her hot. I just have standards.
So do I. We just apparently very different.
Just replace all your comments about like the motorcycle stuff with like the backless dress, and I'm there.
Look, I can like tasteful hot, but there's something about the I don't know what the motorcycle outfit.
I'm glad it was memorable for all of us in different ways. The fact that I made a note on an outfit is fucking insane.
Yeah.
God.
But you're right though.
Yeah, I know. Scores?
7 out of 10.
Yeah,
Perfectly
7.
cromulent.
Yeah,
I said 7.
6.5.
Fair
Yeah,
enough.
works.
I
The
kind of want to
center-
get Lupin out of the fucking way though.
That is true. You know what? Yeah, let's do Lupin first.
Yeah. I'm gonna be up front. A lot of Lupin we've watched have been at worst just fine, and finally I found the one that I genuinely just did not like.
Manhattan joke. Manhattan joke. Manhattan joke.
You know what?
Not even the city pop can save this one.
You know what? I heard that like opening song and I was like, this is a really weird like song to
Yeah.
start out on. Then when it played at the end, I was like, Fets, fucking Fets.
Yeah.
This entire movie was a fucking Manhattan joke.
It's such a bold choice to use the same song again
Yeah.
for the
They
end
gave up.
credits. Yeah, they fully gave
By
up.
the time they got to credits.
Yeah.
Okay, so you remember Mamo?
Oh.
You remember how we felt about Mamo, guys? Like those almost 3 years ago now.
Oh, Jesus.
I felt it again, only Mamo was kind of fun at the end, whereas this one I
Yeah.
wanted to bash my head against the fucking wall.
But you know what they have in common? Hitler.
Yeah.
I was gonna say space, but
I
you know,
hate
Hitler,
that that's
yeah.
a lot of, linking factors of Lupin.
Why
Yeah.
you can't keep getting away with it?
Yeah, you know, it was all going well until they were like, and we were digging in the Middle East. Nazi flag.
The fact that it
No.
jumps up, it literally jump scares
Yeah.
you with the Nazis, and I was like, God, fucking
I-
damn it!
I was already at this point, like, kind of scrolling on my phone at the same time. So I was watching it dubbed. And so, like, I'm scrolling and I just look up and I just see Hitler on the screen and I'm like, why is it always Hitler?
You know, it was almost 2 for 2 because the opening shot of this movie as well obviously has Manhattan. And
Yeah.
sadly, the first thing I spotted was the Twin
The
Towers.
opposite.
And I was like, okay, hold on, I gotta make sure what year this movie
Oh,
came out.
this was, yeah, you could tell.
1985. Okay, we're cool. And there's not
Yeah.
gonna be any sort of like hidden allegory,
Yeah.
even to the 1993 bombing.
No.
Like that one time, we're good.
Remember
Nah.
when the Brazil football team...
No, you see what that was? That was fucking distracting me for the fucking sucker punch that was the Nazis again. And it doesn't make it. Sorry, we're jumping all out the place, but I gotta say, he took that whole part starts with him saying, "My father found these stones under Madison Square Garden."
These ancient relics.
Which,
in the Madison
if you don't
Square-
know, Madison Square Garden opened in 1968.
See, I don't like this logic.
I have to say, I think you're getting hung up on them just calling it Madison Square Garden out of simplicity. And
But
the
they
fact
show
that
it in that flashback.
the garden might not have been there.
But they show it in the flashback.
See, he's hung
And
up
then
on the details
it
here.
gets cut to the Nazis from the 30s. It doesn't make sense. I'm angry.
garden was probably not there. It was probably just whatever was there before. They happened to find them there.
Manhattan
Fuck you. It
joke.
doesn't make any sense.
Manhattan joke.
New York existed before
I know New
1965.
York existed. It's just the fact that they keep bringing up Madison Square Garden.
It's a simple touch point that everyone's gonna understand.
Why?
I would have loved
Could've
it if it
picked
was
anything else.
underneath the Statue of Liberty, though.
That I do
Yeah.
like the moment where the Statue of Liberty turns around and drops the
Why did that happen?
aliens.
Don't
doesn't-
worry about it.
That literally just happens. Why?
I think the best thing I saw about this that didn't help me feel any better towards the film, but at least helped me understand sort of like the the movie is it is wrapped up in cartoon logic.
Mm-hmm.
And that's fine, but while Lupin is kooky and weird, it's never overly cartoony.
yeah, like
There is never a suspension of logic in the realm of childlike
Yeah.
cartoonishness.
like even way back when we watched like Cagliostro, I remember like when we watched that for the first time, and there were multiple times like, oh, he'd actually fucking died.
Yeah.
There. But like
It's fine.
the one that always sticks out to me is when it's like the trap waterfall, or whatever, and he swims back up.
Yeah.
That was, but like that still fit like the tone of that movie,
Mhm.
and
Yeah.
also it felt Lupin enough, having now seen like a bunch more
Yeah.
Lupin. This one was straight up fucking Looney Tunes. The one that made me actually wheeze was when Zenigata's got like the dynamite and like that opening and that overly long chase
yeah.
that spends
Oh
so
my
much time
God.
on that billboard,
Yeah.
which we will get to, by the way, on the design of that billboard.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
it's when he's lighting up the dynamite, it goes across the string, and Lupin pulls out a fucking
U-turn sign.
yeah, like fucking Wile E. Coyote, and
Yeah.
it just turns around.
Yeah.
Gotta
Yeah.
respect traffic sign.
It's a bomb.
That chase sequence
Oh my
started out
Fun.
really cool, really fun, and then it just
Kept
kept
going.
going.
It's like a full 10 minutes. Isn't
It
it?
stopped, and then it started again.
Yeah.
And then Fujiko showed up, and it stopped, and then it fucking
started.
started again. Oh.
Yeah, at some point I was like, oh, they've got to be reusing shots, because at
No,
this
there's a
point-
couple of points where they
Yeah.
reuse shots. Like every time
No.
Lupin comes out of on the tongue, that's just the
Yeah.
same shot.
It makes no
again.
sense without context,
No,
but that's
yeah.
what happens.
Yeah, no, I think the opening scene is fun. Where we're in the club in like the Hell's
Yeah.
Kitchen area or something, and Lupin is a big monkey.
Yeah,
I like
that's
Big Monkey
great.
Lupin.
That's really great.
You know, the character design of some
Mhm,
people of color. We'll get to that whole thing. And then just big presents showing up. It's
To
Zenigata.
Lupin.
See, that's the classic shenanigans
Yeah.
you want.
There's
And
also
like
this-
shooting down the size of the monkeys. That's I
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
that.
There's
Yeah.
even like this little, I want to say almost clever little thing where they have fake
Yes.
Jigen
Yeah.
and fake Goemon, where like their designs are just off enough where you're like,
Are
that doesn't feel right. Is this just an art style
Mhm.
thing? But then like
Because they
speak.
seem wrong.
Yeah,
Like,
I mean
Yeah.
you see Jigen's eyes, and the moment that
Uh-huh.
happened, I was like, that's just fucking wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's also like his chin's like wildly off.
Yeah,
as well.
and Goemon sounds completely wrong as well.
Uh-huh.
So I was
Yeah.
like, is this on purpose? Are they
Exactly.
not actually them? And then
Yeah.
it's revealed it's not. It's like, okay, cool.
That's
I'm,
fun.
I'm glad that
Yeah.
they made that like pretty clever. But then
then
the rest of the movie isn't
immediately-
that clever.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
that's a fun little thing that happens that starts our initial, the first Zenigata Lupin chase of the Lupin movie, which is a cornerstone. You gotta start
Yeah.
there. But to then have 10 minutes of them on motorbikes
I was so
in
tired.
Times Squares.
You want to see them go around the eye again,
No!
and again, and again.
Want to
Again?
see them go in the? Do you want the tongue again?
Oh.
Also, that
Yeah.
billboard changes size all the time.
Oh,
every
yeah.
shot.
Hey! No!
There
it
is
does.
not a single scene in this film where I think they managed to keep everything on model the entire time. It's constantly wandering off. I mean, Fujiko is the, big point too, but if you watch it, like Jigen, Goemon, Lupin constantly go off model all of the
Yeah.
time. I don't think the director, Seijun Suzuki, I've just said it, but I don't remember. I don't think he is a anime or animation director typically. So I think I'm gonna put it down to the fact that he didn't know better than to go back to all the animators and go, fix this shit now.
Yeah.
Like, no, we're not.
Really George Lucasing it.
Yeah. Equally, on the other hand, I guess they're a big fan of like Ralph Bakshi and some of the other like obscure American animators.
I'm gonna be honest, it could be that, but honestly, it could just be the art style's just that ugly.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just a lot of the American character designs, not just the people of color, but like everyone is so weird
Yeah.
that it legitimately looks. And I looked this up, so I think the neurotitles of the movie are Street Fighter Bustin' Out. The original title of the movie, I cannot say. But there's a Ralph Bakshi movie.
Oh god.
And I will show you what the title of the movie is, because I'm going to type it into Google. One of the characters is legitimately, I think, just in this movie.
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's...
And that woman with the American flag design, she's just one of Zenigata's
Yeah.
Ladies.
ICPO ladies.
Also, that happens.
That happens.
That beauty pageant
I'm
just
sorry.
happens.
Yep.
I think this movie had potential to be so stupid, silly, funny.
Yes.
Because we have a moment where finally Zenigata's boss man is like, I gotta take you off the case. But
Yeah.
like, no, I must get you. I must. It's like,
I can.
I need you to do this job. And it's just
Yeah.
Zenigata in a fucking blimp. We've got a beauty pageant.
Yeah.
And then we see the fucking beauty contest, which, yeah, it's a bit racial stereotypy.
Miss Lasagna.
Miss Lasagna. Manuel, if you're listening, I'm so sorry. You
Did
didn't
you
get to
watch this with you?
No.
No.
I asked.
I'm so disappointed.
I know.
It's giving real pizza pasta.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
giving pizza pasta vibes.
Like, you know, all the women are some sort of stereotype.
Yes.
Which I think they could have done silly, funny, stupid.
Uh-huh.
But I love the idea of there's this police beauty pageant, and for some reason these ladies just team up with Zenigata.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The least perverted man.
Uh-huh.
He has.
He's an ally.
He has
Oh
the
my
aura.
God.
He has the aura.
The
Yeah.
base idea of Zenigata thinking, if I just get a gaggle of women, I've got Lupin.
Yes.
Any other Lupin film? Fantastic
Yeah, that's
idea.
genius.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
It's in this one though.
Yup.
Not here.
Yeah.
No.
Like, legit, it was for me a light bulb moment. Like, he could have
Yeah.
all this time.
Yup.
Yeah.
We just needed to get a woman involved.
It's weird when that scene with all its stereotyping
Yeah.
and even for Lupin, this movie is very wow with all the like the female like sexualization and
Yes.
stuff, especially with Fujiko.
Yeah. Also, the old woman too.
Yeah.
For some
She's
reason.
horny as hell.
Yeah.
They make her young in one part and she's also an alien.
Don't
Yep,
care.
don't.
Don't
It's
care.
still
She's also at
weird.
one point maybe a god. Who knows?
It's weird with all that, but like throughout it all, the policewoman squad that's with Zenigata is like probably one of the most well done parts
Yeah.
of the movie. Even like the African one, she's done very well
Yeah.
compared to all the designs.
All the
of
other
people of
ones.
Yeah.
color in this movie,
It's
which
very
we keep
much.
dancing around, but we gotta
Mhm.
talk about it at some point. What,
Yeah.
What the fuck?
It's like the traditional bad black
Yeah.
It is 1920s American
Uh-huh.
cartoon
Yeah.
level.
What is it? They call it the black minstrel design or
Yeah,
something like
the
that.
minstrel show design with like the really exaggerated
Mhm.
lips and like the dark skin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Chinks from Pokemon
Mm-hmm.
before they
It's-
redesigned her because that was fucked.
Which,
Yeah.
I if I remember correctly, that's not the intent of Jinx's design. I
No.
believe Jinx's design is meant to be more on the Gyaru
I have heard
style,
that, yeah.
which is like, school, like high school girls in Japan. That's the main demographic. It obviously
Yeah.
extends beyond that. kind of have a more Western influence on their like fashion sense, and so they do fake tan. They dress with like more audacious style, sort of like American.
Yeah.
You know, put that on a Pokemon
And
and
it
over
is-
exaggerated features, it kind of comes off
Yeah.
the wrong way.
Yeah, you exaggerate even more, and you're in unintended
Yes.
but not very great territory. And even here, I guess there may be an argument that for Japanese animators, the context and the connotations aren't going to be as
Yeah.
well known, especially in the 80s. Same time, not an excuse.
Yes,
Yeah.
no,
It's
100%.
still
Like,
fucked up.
you know, there's a lag between certain things making their way between countries, and like this was only 20 years after the civil rights movement, so like
Yeah.
you can sort of understand a country that's like not as ethnically diverse
Yeah.
as Japan.
Especially in anime, which is influenced
Yes.
by Western animation, especially classic
Mhm.
Yeah.
Disney-esque
Yes.
sort of animation. That stuff is gonna seep in, and you can reasonably imagine that for a Japanese animator, that history, context, and all the ickiness,
Yes.
to put it in a really light term, isn't gonna come across, or they're not gonna know. But still,
Yeah.
with the context, with all the history, you'll look at it and you feel sort of repulsed.
Yes, it's not something that ages particularly well
Yeah.
either.
I'm happy they didn't really play into much stereotypes
Yeah.
in their characters at
Yeah.
least, but that does not fucking
The
excuse
dub
jack
plays into
shit.
some of the like New York
Yeah.
and sort of, you know, forget about it
Yeah.
Yeah.
type stuff, but like thankfully it never plays into like racial Stereotypes.
No, that never happened. The closest it could possibly get is maybe the hotel owner when Lupin tries to call him does just cut like the phone out of laziness, but that could even just be like another a standard joke. I don't think there really is any racial undertone under that, other than just the character happens to be a person of color who's not drawn the best.
Yeah, I think the only time it gets racially dicey in terms of characterization is the woman that Goemon kind of falls for.
Yeah,
Chinese.
Yeah,
who's-
whose
Police
name I don't think I want to say.
No,
I
let's
think I
just
remember it, but
it's not great.
It's not.
It's giving J.K. Rowling.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was gonna say
Yeah.
it's giving that.
It's no Cho Chang, but
No.
It's giving that. It's also the voice is very
Uh-huh.
Oh,
stereotypically.
yes.
And of course she knows kung fu.
Yes,
Well, yeah,
of course she
Because
knows
she's
Kung Fu.
Chinese.
Yeah.
All Chinese people know
Yeah.
know kung fu. That's
Yeah.
all they do.
Yeah.
I-
How did Goemon know she was in there? His sword doesn't cut flowers.
Shut the actual
The fuck
up.
does that even mean?
I legitimately said to my screen, "Shut the fuck up, you samurai wannabe son of a."
And I was like, part of me was somehow rooting for them
Wow.
because they're both the weird
Yeah.
characters, and I was like, "Go on, you deserve this.
Again.
You deserve this."
Any other Lupin, and
You
if
would've
her
been all for
character was just less egregious
Yeah.
in her writing, would have been all for it.
Uh-huh.
That would have been cute.
Yeah.
It's almost like that other Goemon love interest that happened in one of the movies.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Not this one.
No.
no.
Bad take in this one.
Yeah.
I think this is one of those movies that can be redone well nowadays.
If they tweak a good chunk
Yeah,
in
no,
there.
Yeah,
absolutely.
it would need like a complete from the ground rewrite, and
Yeah.
I don't think it should be set in New York as
No.
much as it
No.
is.
Make it
Nor
actually
should
in
the Tower
Babylon.
of Babel have just been plucked from Mesopotamia and
Okay.
accidentally dropped
No,
Guys,
on the North
Guys.
American
I
continent.
love that. The little visual they gave us. Oh,
So
what did we
Monty
think?
Python, by the
Oh,
way.
Yes.
Peak Monty
The
Python.
Yeah.
way they explained, like, how do we think these like ancient texts from Mesopotamia came here? God picked it up and dropped it.
So you guys know the famous story.
For 25,000 years, when he comes around every 76,
You see,
I fucked up.
he keeps coming to get it, but like every time he gets there, he keeps like getting
Oh, shit, there was something I was
distracted
supposed
by
to
like he
do.
sees something in the window of like a shop. He's like, oh, I kind of want to buy that instead, like right now. And then he realizes his time is up, and he's like, oh well, better luck next time.
Okay, I'll make sure I'll make sure I remember.
I'll put a reminder on my phone to get it next
Yeah.
time. Repeat ad nauseum for like 25,000 years. Anyway, you guys know the story of the Tower of Babel, that famous
course.
Bible story.
Yes.
From the Book of Genesis.
Play.
No, you fucking don't. That's not what happened.
Let
Here's
me
the
tell
real
you,
version with
the Bible-
gold and aliens and New York City, baby.
Not once does the actual story of the Tower of Babel ever get mentioned
Ever.
in this movie.
I swear, the moment where like Fujiko's like, there were 2 Tower of Babels, and like they go, well, yeah, there was one, but the other one was way bigger and way more close to like historically
mean that
accurate.
one?
Yeah.
I feel like
Oh.
that is supposed to be a little nod to the actual fucking story.
Yeah, maybe, but they never actually like bring it up. They're obsessed with like the gold of it, and I'm like,
I don't think that was
for
gold.
Babylon, yes, the Tower of Babel, they're in the same region. There's no evidence they were in the same exact like kingdom. And
Yeah.
the Tower of Babel is about people building a tower to the heavens and being struck down by God, and suddenly they can't speak the same
Yeah.
language anymore. It's
like-
nothing about the greed of humanity and gold. Or aliens, for that matter.
You could argue the whole hubris thing is
Sure,
maybe a
I
connection,
guess.
but it's very weak.
Yeah.
They just wanted a gold movie. They just wanted a movie about gold.
The
And
MacGuffin
Babylon.
of this movie is gold. That's
Gold.
it. Just gold.
Gold.
Riches.
Yeah.
Moolah.
Something that hasn't ever really motivated Lupin before. He's usually motivated by like something else, and the money's secondary.
He's usually
Yeah.
motivated by just
A woman.
the chase and the
Yeah.
bad
Yeah,
woman.
he just looks for treasures.
Yeah.
It's like he's trying to collect all treasure.
Or
Doesn't
like
care
if it's
monetary.
exciting
Yeah.
to get a hold
he's,
of it.
He's there for the bragging rights.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, exactly. It's like,
Fujiko's the one that's usually there for the
Uh-huh.
money, and they. Okay, so this isn't the worst Fujiko we've ever seen, I think, but it's
No.
not exactly.
No.
It's kind of. I put
Disappointing.
it down there because she's barely in the movie,
Uh-huh.
because I feel like the movie forgets about her like
Yeah.
at multiple points.
Mhm.
one of her major scenes, it's not even her.
No.
Yeah.
Which
It's
I,
actually Lupin.
I made a note. I was like, oh, Fujiko's being so weird. This is
Uh-huh.
disgusting. And then Fujiko blows up like a balloon
Yeah.
and is revealed to be Lupin. I'm like, no, never mind. All that weird shit
Yeah.
makes sense.
Yeah.
I did this-
Makes total sense.
I did the same thing. Oh, it all suddenly makes sense now. Because the
Yeah.
moment she was like, "Oh, that's so mean. What would Lupin say?" I was like, "Fujiko would never fucking
No.
say that."
Yeah,
She wouldn't give a
Lupin
shit.
has a few of these.
So
Lupin's is bigger.
when she pops like a balloon and Lupin's there, I was like, "Ah, okay, it all makes
Yeah.
sense."
yeah,
now,
never
we're
mind.
good."
This is all.
It's literally only like not the worst Fujiko by virtue of like, because she's not in it that much, there's not a huge chance for the movie to like overly sexualize her or anything.
I kept comparing to like Mamo with her because if I recall correctly, in Mamo she's basically just a damsel in distress.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which was a really big disservice to her character, even when it was the second one we watched.
Yes.
But like this one, it came kind of close because there's a lot of times where it feels like she's just an accessory
Uh-huh.
to whoever else is in the scene.
Yeah.
But she gets one cool moment of throwing a boomerang to capture the golden line. I was like, okay, you've done
Slay, girl.
you've done
Slay.
one bare minimum scene
Yeah.
of her being cool. You get 1 point.
They cast her in like a half bust of the gold lion at one point.
Someone's
Yeah.
into that.
Yeah.
I saw
Yeah.
that.
That
like,
was
this
real
is someone-
weird.
this
Oh
is
no,
someone's fetish.
stepbrother. I'm stuck in the gold of Babylon.
Oh, brother, I'm stuck in the gold lion.
Dude, we can't. I meant to say this at the start. We can't make those jokes here. Nobody knows what the fuck we're talking about. Oh no, Step Lupin, I'm stuck in the goal and you gotta save me. Oh,
You shame.
oh help me.
Oh, also, can we talk about the villain's motivation for getting his little squad of bad guys disciplined?
Which
Oh,
villain?
the fly swatter.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
The booty smacker.
Yeah.
Remember the
You
start?
sees it once. I can't remember. It says it really weird. It's
Yeah.
it's really like
Yeah.
You
no,
know, what's
my
the
notes-
classic meme of the writer's barely disguised fetish or whatever?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no! Oh no! It'd be shit! Oh no!
You know that early part of the movie where Lupin says stick them up, and instead of just putting their hands up, they turn around
They
and
show
spread.
hole. Yeah.
Yeah, they're like, oh no!
There's no
Oh,
explanation.
no!
I think the dub even added a line like, "Is there what the fuck?"
Yeah.
They did. It pans away, and then we just hear the what the hell?
Yeah, what?
There's also the part where, like, when they get hit with it again, he brings the spikes out.
Yeah.
He hits one guy, and that guy just dies.
Ever been
like-
spanked?
And I'm like, you know, as far as that goes, that's still a little light.
Yeah.
It wouldn't kill a person.
It would hurt.
It would hurt, and someone would be into it, but it wouldn't kill anyone.
Maybe he just died of cringe.
It was like, this is so embarrassing.
I can't believe this is the Lupin movie. I mean, I'm out.
Yeah, that's a whole thing. that I kind of
It's-
just
it's-
pushed back.
It's a whole thing, all right.
See, this is why, to me, it's almost on the level of Nostradamus, because it's so stupid.
Nostradamus
so
at least was
stupid.
like fine and like mildly entertaining,
At
whereas
its
this
base.
is just like fucking nonsense.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think you could really tell that this movie sent us all into fucking hysterics.
Yes.
Yeah, so I watched it like a week ago, and then I rewatched it yesterday.
Oh wow, bold choice.
Yeah.
Because I was like, there's something I'm missing.
There wasn't.
No.
I was like, I'm just not connecting with this. I think maybe I just need to, I need to refresh my memory. So English dub, so I can just half pay attention. And I think I'm more confused. Because I was like, okay, so God dropped the tower,
Except
God-
God's an alien.
Yeah, God's an
but
alien.
God's an alien,
And
and Lupin's in the tower.
God is an alien and also Halley's Comet.
Yes.
Yeah.
Don't bring Halley's Comet into this.
I almost human jukeboxed again.
I know you did. I tried to
Yeah.
trigger it.
Yeah, they just bring up the fucking comment. I'm like, you don't deserve that. You can't just
You've
take
not
that.
earned the right.
I
No.
guarantee whatever Haley's Comet's got going on makes more sense than this.
It does. Ask an astronomer.
Yeah, and the fact that Lady
An astronomist.
Astronomer.
An astronomer.
That, yeah, I don't like this movie. It's
Space
causing my
guy.
brain to shut down.
Yeah, Rosetta is a character.
Are you sure about that?
Like, okay, so she's like an old drunk. Okay, I was on board with her having her silly little sing song
Yeah.
until she starts getting undressed.
She starts doing a strip
Yeah.
show for
I
Lupin.
genuinely thought for like a little while she was Fujiko in disguise.
You know, that's fair. That would have been a better twist than just...
She's an alien.
Yeah.
Actually.
When she shows up in the nightclub at the beginning and we see Monkey and like Lupin in a monkey suit, I was like, oh, so that's Lupin and this is clearly going to be Fujiko.
Yeah.
And it's going to be the start of their thing. Nah, Rosetta's a
I
whole
was
thing.
kind of hoping the reveal of Goemon and Jigen would be that Goemon is
switched.
Jigen and Jigen is
Yeah,
Goemon.
same. They were like, they were very badly doing impressions
Yeah.
of each other.
Look at me, I'm Jigen. I have a gun.
I have a gun. You want to know how fast? How fast it goes? You want to know how fast it goes shoot? Like, you want to know his reaction speed? Oh, what do I have? I have a fucking sword.
I care nothing for standards and I shoot foolish things all the time. That would have been hilarious, actually.
Yeah,
We're writing a better Lupin movie
that's
right
what
now.
happens whenever we watch a Lupin that's disappointing. We start fixing it.
Yeah, we start writing the more entertaining version.
Yeah.
It craves to be fixed.
Yeah.
Because again, Cindy got it with a gaggle of hogs.
Yes.
It's a
And
genius idea.
Not one perverted moment from him.
No.
Not
No.
one. Which I fucking
I
love it.
thought one was gonna happen when
Yeah.
he goes into the kitchen on the train and he's like, cuff him, and they're like, but the handcuffs aren't.
For Lupin.
Yeah, and I thought they were gonna be like, but the handcuffs are for something else.
Yeah.
At first, and I was like, no.
We were saying.
They're serious police women. What are you?
Exactly. What do you think they are?
a gaggle of hot women from a beauty contest? I don't
A
know.
police beauty contest.
Get it right. They are professionals.
ICPO beauty contest.
Show them respect.
They just walk around with those ICPO t-shirts on the entire
Show
time.
some fucking respect to Miss Lasagna.
And like they're in the fucking desert, their jeep's broken down, 3 tanks roll up, they're like, tits out, let's go.
If it works.
Let's go. And they just managed to take them.
Yeah.
See, I believe it. I believe
Yeah.
they're hot women.
If it
Hot
works.
ICPO.
You want something done, give Zenigata some hot women. He won't do anything, they'll do it all.
He just stood there. I swear they're nice. Please. This is not an act of terrorism. I beg you guys. We're not trying to wage war. My gaggle of hot women is just very unreasonable.
I want them to return.
The gaggle
Yeah.
of hot women will return.
Yeah. I want the gaggle back.
See, they're fun. Like, we have a moment where I think the Soviet lady's boobs are all up in Zenigata's face.
Mhm.
Not creepy. Not one moment.
No.
Not one moment is he into it. He's
No.
like, nah.
He's like, madam.
He
we
is
need to-
purely
we are
being
professionals."
suffocated.
Yes. Which would be most men's dream, but he's
Yeah,
like,
he's
I am in hell.
just, you
I
know.
need to catch Lupin.
Yeah.
Man's got a goal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Iconic.
The flesh is temporary. Lupin is forever. Nothing compared to the chase.
Fucking movie. God.
Oh god.
You may
Yeah.
have tits, woman, but I gotta chase Lupin. Catch me in the ring.
Oh, I can't. I can't. I don't know what to fucking score it.
I have no idea.
Because like it's one of those things you have fun because it's so stupid, but it's also boring as hell.
I did
Yeah.
not have fun watching it. I have
Talking
fun
about it.
talking about
Oh
it.
yeah, this
Yeah.
is so much more entertaining than actually watching.
Yes, 100%.
So what are you guys' scores?
I give it 2 hot ladies out of 10.
I gave it a 4.
I think a 4 is fair.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think on my rewatch, I was already having more fun with it.
Yeah.
Because you're like, let's just ignore the fact that the plot's shit. There's some very bad racial undertones in the design.
There's also an implication of Rosetta sleeping with Alexander, Napoleon, and Hitler.
Women's gotta do it.
No, don't try and defend that.
Women's got hobbies. Got from
Jesus Christ!
You heard it here. Melina says sleeping with Hitler is a hobby.
To some, apparently.
You're doubling down.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jesus.
God. Yeah, no, 4 out of 10. Agree. Would get drunk and watch it again.
Yes,
Yeah,
all
I'm
100%.
gonna change my answer. 2 cancelled Melinas out of 10.
Look, if I'm cancelled for that, Lupin should be cancelled so
Oh yeah, we're all cancelled just by being in proximity.
Yeah.
You do not get to give me shit for barking over Fujiko when you just said sleeping with Hitler
I
is
said
like...
a woman's gotta have hobbies. She was there for 25,000 years.
Literally anyone else on the planet.
yeah, like, you know, there were other men, plenty of them. She could have picked one of them not in the Nazi party.
Yeah. I just had to assume she was a woman in power, and I gotta
Literally any other man in power.
The whole thing...
Melina, why are you defending this?
The whole point of that is meant to be that the men with ambition tend to be the ones who are, like, deeply evil in their soul. But the movie's so shit at making any point at all.
Except for hot women can be police.
You know what? That's the best
You
message
can
of
be
the movie.
hot and police.
Let's fucking go, girls.
Except this is also the movie that says be hot, be alien, sleep with Hitler.
Yeah.
I don't want that as the quote for this episode.
No,
That's just the title.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So now let's move on to the family.
Let's get this. What a fucking wild combo.
No, my last thought
Okay,
is
yes.
a cab except for the hot gaggle of women.
Yes.
But Saran Zenigata, they are the only
Yeah.
exceptions.
And they are so competent.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
they're competent, all right.
Boy, are they competent.
Damn, are they competent?
Damn.
No!
Hold on. One for you. One for me. You know what? One for you.
Yeah, I get one too. That's fair. So now to the thing that we want to talk about.
Yes. Yeah.
But oh wait, I can't make that.
Oh
No,
wait, no, yeah, no.
no.
They
Shush.
legally
allowed.
distinct version.
The vibe's there.
The vibes
Oh,
there.
the vibe
yes.
is that
Yeah.
we get a sting.
I just wish they didn't tease the actual theme as
Yeah.
much as they did. That's my only problem with the soundtrack. It's
But-
great.
but,
Yeah, it really emulates Yuji Ono's music from the anime stuff a lot, but the main theme is like legally distinct, which makes me believe they probably couldn't license it.
Yeah, it
music.
feels like they could have if they could have, they would have.
Yeah.
but they
Yeah,
didn't.
absolutely.
Yep. Where do
Where
we
does-
even start?
This is something I very rarely feel when starting a film. When you start and you're like giddy with excitement.
Yeah, I felt that.
Like, I was talking to Shaun about it earlier and I was like, it kind of felt like watching the 2012 Avengers movie.
Wow.
You know what I mean? Where you're like, oh my god, it's all
Yeah,
Yeah.
I get it.
Oh my god, they're all
When you followed all these characters and now they're coming together,
Yeah.
and we are not immune to. It's something I like.
I really wanted to feel that way, but I think just knowing like how live action adaptations can go, I was
Yeah,
a bit more
hesitant.
reserved and a bit more
Yeah.
hesitant. Though everything I've seen prior to actually watching it looked good. Yeah, so
I mean, you start kind of, in the robbery, which classic Lupin, you start with a
Yeah.
mission, so to say.
Uh-huh.
That immediately has a darker tone to
Yeah.
it, less
Yeah.
lighthearted. So I think it sets you up well for, hey, it's this, but we recognize that we're not doing it the way
Yeah.
they do it.
Because it's not an anime anymore.
Uh-huh.
No.
I feel like if you're gonna do a live action adaptation, there's gonna inherently be even just like a tiny bit more grounded
yeah.
than an animation, and I expected that.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And to sort of go off on what you had heard about with or experienced with live action
Yeah.
adaptations, I went into this with lower expectations
Yeah.
than
Yeah.
what I usually have for Lupin. Which again, Lupin, not too much,
Yeah.
but I was like, okay, live action adaptation. I'm not expecting it to be good,
Mhm.
and I think that really helped me really enjoy it for what it
Yeah.
is, because I vibe with this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I vibe
I
with this
enjoyed
as much as
it.
normal Lupin.
Mhm.
Yeah. I like it's an origin story, so you have to kind of take that into account, which I do think is the best choice for them to have made.
Yeah, for a live action for sure.
Yeah. Is it a bit wonky? And they're just like, and here's Pierre.
Who the
Oh,
fuck?
okay. We're gonna get immediately into then. Pierre, and then later Joseph, who's just there for like 2 or 3 scenes.
Who's clearly a comedian in Japan. I think
Yeah,
just put it
I
there.
yeah.
He was one of the co-writers as well, I think.
I don't know.
You just see it and you're like, that would have been Will fucking Ferrell or some
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
Probably the worst decisions of this entire movie that fundamentally undo the Lupin dynamic
Yeah.
a little bit for me, where like I said this to Shaun as I was watching it and then immediately after, is like Lupin, Fujiko, Jigen, Goemon can all just do the shit that they
Yeah.
need to do,
Yeah.
and we never question it.
No, of course.
Exactly.
So why do they suddenly have guys in the chair
Yeah.
that they really don't need?
They
They're
don't
there
need
to bring up holograms
Yes.
and
Yeah.
overly explain elements
They're there to bring up holograms and have Goemon ascend to another plane of existence.
just for Lupin and Michael to run down a corridor.
Yeah.
It's gonna be weird talking about the villain for this
Yeah,
one, isn't it?
I call
Isn't
him
it
Mike.
Michael?
I call him Mike.
Go for, yeah, that's
Yeah,
better.
we'll call him Mike.
Yeah,
Good old Mike.
good old Mike.
Who
Good old-
Very Japanese man.
Good old Mike Mine. Except that's not his last name.
No.
No, just look, the whole thing with my uncle Lupin. I think you're adopted because these are 2 white men.
Yeah.
I took it he's just from that side of the family.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I think like even at the start of the movie, like Dawson kind of establishes that like he had the privilege of calling Arsène Lupin like I think Lupin's granddad, not his
Yeah.
actual dad,
Hmm.
like family,
Yeah.
but like not in a like legit
Yeah.
familial sense, like just
It's a
in
found family.
found
Yeah,
family.
exactly.
So that makes sense. Fujiko and Mike, on the other hand,
What?
What?
That-
It just randomly comes up like halfway through the film that they're
Yeah.
brother and sister,
It's
and then
not-
it turns
Like,
out no, they're
near-
not.
Near the end.
Oh yeah, you're
Yeah.
right. It's
Near
like
the
right before
end.
he turns back
They're
on
like,
the.
yeah, no, I don't think I'm his sister, but you know, he needed something.
Yeah.
I was just like,
Because I messaged
to make
Shaun
him feel better.
watching that end scene where they're like standing around the car. Classic Lupin thing.
Yeah.
Classic, beautiful.
The
Yeah.
Fiat's there and everything. I was so
Uh-huh.
happy.
She's on the motorcycle.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
I was
Zenigata's
clap-
about to come down
Yeah,
on them.
Now
Uh,
I can do the
But yeah, like during that scene where she's like, where Lupin's like, you weren't really his sister. I messaged Shaun and went, when the fuck?
When the fuck did this happen? To which I had to go. It was in the middle of the movie.
He was like, there's a whole scene, and I was like, what?
Just
Where?
imagine me just sort of whispering. You're like, it's in the middle of the movie.
Where?
See,
Lupin-
after he's like made the deal in the
Oh,
cube,
in the cube.
Yeah, in
Yeah.
the cube.
the
Which-
cube.
I talked to Shaun about. We could have cut.
Yeah,
They
no.
could have. They
they
could have
didn't-
met on a fucking rooftop,
the-
roiled the bitch.
The fact
could've
that
just
they
handed
don't
the
go
guy
through
the
with the heist at that point makes that whole sequence pointless.
It is a set piece
100%.
that has no fucking reason to
Yeah.
be here. It's just
Imagine, like you brought up, imagine being in that audience when they cannot hear what's going on.
why would you pay for a ticket for this?
I want to see it. I want to see the thing.
I want to see the people make a deal, but you can't hear them. Yeah, but they're
It's
in
very
cubes.
exclusive.
But they're in cubes.
Very exclusive.
But right after that, Fujiko goes and talks to Mike,
Yeah.
and there's like a whole thing about like Dawson killed their dad.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
our
that-
father.
Yeah, yeah.
Our father, that's it.
And you
yeah.
can see, even in the scene, I think Fujiko's like, okay, we're going with this. I'll just go ahead.
Sure.
And it's not played like a reveal.
Uh-huh.
No.
I'm not surprised. Like
Yeah, no.
you guys forgot about it or just missed it
I'll
completely.
fully admit during that
Missed
scene,
it.
like that whole kind of like near the end of the cube sequence for
Yeah.
a little bit,
You zoned out.
I was ordering things on my phone. I was fully on the Crunchyroll store, like, oh, there's a sale.
Wow, that
Let me just order some
that's so
stuff.
professional for something you're supposed to
professional.
talk about like the next
Yeah.
day.
Look, I was like, there is nothing interesting happening right now.
I mean, it is. The movie's too long. I think we all agree.
Oh,
yes,
absolutely.
100%.
Yeah.
Why 2 hours?
Yeah. No, it doesn't need to be. And I think if we just cut that cube bit, I think we would have been.
Yeah, Lupin
Fine,
films are
maybe.
like horror, where unless you can really justify it, 90 minutes is your
Is-
like
Is the
max.
sweet spot.
Yeah.
I love that quote. Sorry, Lupin films are like horror.
You never know what you're gonna get.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes there's just too many rape jokes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's an actual horror.
Yeah, which I like to say, I love how they handled Fujiko.
Yes.
In this movie,
This is somehow one of the best versions we've
Uh-huh.
gotten.
the best, heavily probably inspired Black Widow-ist.
Yeah.
But I'm here for it. No sexualization. Lupin is still fucking
I mean,
into
There's
it.
a little bit.
There's a little bit.
Yeah.
The bathtub scene, the cat
but-
fight.
Oh, the
If-
bathtub scene was so unnecessary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The whole feet shot, like, what the
Yeah.
fuck?
Hello,
Agreed.
Quentin Tarantino.
Yes.
He did one shot.
Yeah, that one
and
shot.
then the sitting up near the end.
Oh,
Yeah,
come on.
oh,
That is classic Fujiko.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
we have to try and figure out what is classic Fujiko and what is needless fan service.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
the two are
Feet,
very blurry.
needless fan service.
I like the sit up and the tasteful side move.
Yes.
Yeah. See, wasn't that a thing in the
we had a whole
Hitler
conversation. That doesn't narrow it down.
Shit, it doesn't.
Say
Wait,
it again.
pretends to be Hitler.
Oh, the first.
Yeah, the first. That's the
Which
one.
is funny because I'm gonna bring up the first
Yeah,
later.
yeah, of course.
Okay.
But I'm gonna steal a quote from you.
Oh, okay.
Sky is blue, water is wet, Fujiko Min is hot.
No. My exact quote was when you mentioned, you just said to me, Fujiko's hot. And
Yeah.
I was- and in a way, my tone was, yeah, and the sky's blue. What's new? But like the way I did it was, the sky is blue, water is wet, and Fujiko Mini makes my heart swoon.
That's it. Thank you. I couldn't remember the last part, but yeah. Oh,
No,
I mean, look at her.
yeah.
I really liked how they handled their dynamic. It is
Oh,
it is
it's
harder
so-
to come across
Yes.
in live action.
There is. It's the scene where like he shows up in her
Yeah.
room again. I was immediately like, that's just their dynamic.
Yeah.
Like
And
that-
they're like dancing.
The dance fight. I love
It-
the dance fight.
It
It's a bit
perfectly
awkward,
captures
but-
the like back and forth they have
Yeah.
without going too far.
It manages to thread the needle of not making it creepy,
Uh-huh.
because sometimes it's an easy trap to fall in with, like not just Fujiko and Lupin, but this kind of dynamic
Yeah.
as well, and any stuff that where you can. It's supposed to be playful. He's supposed to be a bit of a dick, but or bashful, but like, and she's supposed to be, sort of playful with it, but also sort of like stay the fuck away.
Yeah.
And like, it's supposed to come off as fun and endearing, and like they balance each other out, but it can very easily fall into, oh, he's just a creep.
Yeah.
Like he's just an overly touchy creep.
It's a fine line between playful and predatory.
Yes.
Absolutely.
So
And I think it's done so well.
Yeah.
Which is crazy.
I didn't expect that.
No,
in
just
this movie.
like you could tell in every scene they had together, she could leave if she wanted to,
Yeah.
and he
Yeah.
wouldn't do shit.
She had
You'd
the
be
power,
yeah,
like, really.
She had the upper hand in every interaction
Yes.
they had.
They both had the power, but like if one like doesn't consent, then like the whole thing falls apart.
Yeah. Like if she just said no, he'd be like, but this is okay.
Well,
Yeah.
Lupin, he'd be like,
Uh-huh.
okay.
Yeah. Neat. Yeah.
Maybe
yeah.
like a dickhead smile, but he'd still
Yeah.
back off.
Yeah. And like, do I wish we had kind of the moment where they met? Maybe.
Yeah. Because that's
I
already
don't know.
established
Uh-huh.
like
Yeah.
beforehand.
That's just been going on.
Because
forever.
they're in Zawax.
The
Zawax.
Works, run by a
Zawax.
British man. So it's a front for the store that we have here in the UK
Yes.
called
Yeah.
The Works.
The Works.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't know? That's just
Yeah.
and that's just
There's
open
like
They
this
sell
secret.
cheap
Japanese
books.
crime ring.
Open secret over here. Where do you think they get those books?
Yeah, those
This
cheap
is
books.
for
like
legally. I
fucking-
have to say this is a joke.
This is a joke.
Yeah, they should have just googled The Works and it would have
Yeah.
popped up. But
Japan.
it's fine. It's fine. Just every
They
time
they didn't know.
every time it comes up, I'm like, yeah, sure.
Yeah, whatever.
And,
It's a dumb
yeah.
name. I'm gonna be real.
Yeah.
100%.
For your thief network, that is a stupid
Yeah.
fucking name.
What's the other one they mention? There's like, because there's Zark, the Works.
Parmuk or something? No.
That's
That's
his
the name.
name.
Yeah.
It's a dumb fucking name, but
His name is Primark.
yeah.
There's one guy who named Royal.
Yes.
The names, it's something. It's just the whole movie where I think fan service is done well.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, this is a Lupin film for Lupin fans. I
Yeah,
Yeah.
100%.
I said this to you a little bit when I was talking about how I feel like as a movie by itself, it's not
It's not great.
great. It's maybe passable.
Yeah.
But like as a Lupin fan, this is great. I love this.
Absolutely.
I would happily see a sequel.
Yeah.
Because I think the character design, the casting is done with such like respect.
Yes.
And such an ode to the originals. Like the costuming. Poor fucking Lupin actor in fucking leather pants.
Yeah. I
velvet
love
blazer,
that. The attention to detail on
The
his.
silk jacket.
Yeah.
I was man.
I also
that's
love that they
beautiful.
like dynamically change between several different like
Yeah,
ties and
exactly.
stuff. Because like
You get like the black tie, you get the gold tie.
yeah,
The Elvis suit.
I love the Elvis.
the Elvis suit's so funny.
Gotta love the Elvis suit.
And then they give
Yeah.
him the green jacket at the end.
Yeah.
That's such a nice little touch of like a transition to
And
like
they can
a different.
they can do it in a live action movie because it's more it feels more like he's changing clothes because it's a
Yeah.
different day, which you don't really do in animation. Every character has one outfit.
Yeah.
For like a season.
Because like typically the jackets define like a part of Lupin. So like the TV seasons
Yes.
are typically divided into like called parts.
Yeah.
So part 1 is red jacket, though Miyazaki also then brought in the green jacket for Cagliostro for some fucking
It's not clear
reason.
cut.
Yeah.
It's a bit messy sometimes.
Part 2 is the green jacket, I believe. Part 3 is the pink jacket, also sometimes known as the zany era for some reason, because it was the 80s, I guess.
He's
It
pink.
was zany.
Part 4 is blue. I can't remember what part 5 is.
Kind of wish we had gotten the blue jacket.
Yeah.
Really. That would have been cool.
I
to
think
see.
in the velvet material,
Yeah.
it might not translate. very well.
Yeah,
I guess.
I think it's a harder one to do in that material for
Yeah.
sure. Pink would have been cool.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like
It
him-
would have clashed.
Yeah.
They should have done it in like the cube scene. Maybe.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah. And he's in disguise.
Yeah.
And Jigen, just the second we see him pop up at the top of the staircase,
Yeah.
you know it's him. And I was fucking
My-
living for it.
Only thing with Jigen is that this is gonna sound so nitpicky. I think the hat's a little wrong.
Yeah,
I think they
Yeah.
could have done better with the hat.
I think I thought about it as well. I was like, it's close, but it's not fully there.
Yeah.
It would have looked comical.
Yeah.
If the brim was slightly
I
bigger.
do get it, yeah,
Yeah.
because the it pretty much serves in the anime just to cover his eyes.
Yeah.
as
Which
a
you
character
can't do in
design.
live action.
Yeah.
I mean, I made the joke to both of you actually, where I was like, the movie did not bend space time
Yeah.
constantly to ensure we never see his eyes in every single at every angle. What was the fucking point?
I think it's just the thing that bugs me about the hat is that rather than like the way it does it in the character design for like the anime stuff is that like it curves down
Yeah.
for the eyes part, and instead it's like inverted here where like the
Yeah.
eyes, like the part above his forehead curves up, and so the sides are like tilted down, which just looks a little weird to
It
me at
does.
times.
You accidentally wore it backwards the whole movie.
Yeah, it's so strange.
Yeah, but I think good decision because if we, if you give an actor a role and you don't let them show eyes,
Yeah.
it is.
That's
it's
a
just
good
not gonna
chunk
be a
of
good character.
That's a good chunk of like just body acting
Yeah.
that just goes away, which
Yeah.
it's an understandable thing that you
Yeah.
can't do in live action, which is why I'm not actually bothered at all.
Uh-huh.
I mean, I
Yeah.
do like that some shots that does start out with him like his eyes
Yeah.
covered
Yeah.
and stuff, and that is a thing that he's known for. So it makes sense.
Uh,
I will say I was.
it's patchy ass beard, love it.
Yeah.
Oh
fucking
yeah,
here
the
for-
fucking stitch on beard.
Stick on beard. Like, no, this makes so much
Yeah.
sense.
I like to headcanon that this version of him can't actually grow a beard, so that is just diegetically a stick-on beard that no
Yeah,
one
yeah.
questions.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're like, don't make us insecure about it, please. Please, someone, please.
He seems to really care about it. I feel bad if I just point it
Yeah.
out. Let's just not.
Yeah.
I will say, this is still related to Jigen. I was a little worried right at the start of the movie because I thought for like a little second Mike might have been this movie's Jigen.
Yeah.
Same.
There's like 2 extra characters at the start. One of them gets fucking killed off during the big raid
Yeah.
of the works. But like they're in like the
That works.
what's it, the museum where they're trying to steal the coin. There's like
The medal.
there's Pierre who somehow survives the entire movie, and then there's the
Wish he
other guy
hadn't.
who
Ninja
gets
guy.
killed off during like the
Something.
Yeah.
the raid guy. He's got blonde iced tips. No wonder
Yeah.
he got fucking killed off.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
like, it's not the 2000s anymore.
Yeah. Plus, there's another guy, not Royal, not Saber. Crazy guy,
Knife guy.
knife guy.
Is he the guy with the mohawk?
Yeah.
Yeah,
The guy on the highway that goes, I love that guy.
that scene ripped straight from Matrix Reloaded.
Oh yeah, big time. I love that entire sequence.
Yeah.
The
Oh,
the
the
Goemon
car.
part where he
Yes.
cuts like
Yeah.
the highway, he lands on the car and he says the line.
Yes.
I was literally saying, say the line Goemon, say the line Goemon. Once again, I've cut another worthless object. Yeah.
And he sits on the car.
I know.
Sits on the
He
car.
sits
Like
on the
Mr.
car.
Bean himself.
Yep.
Yep.
Back to that.
Beautiful.
My the scene is sometimes unnecessarily comical when it's meant to be tense because
Yeah, true.
anytime there are external shots of those cars, they are not driving at speed.
No.
Very clearly, they do
Absolutely
not have a
not.
stunt team driving at speed. This also ties into a larger part of the movie that I'm not too keen on, and that's that night scenes and indoor scenes are incredible. They look stunning.
Mm-hmm.
Daylight shots are fucking horrendous.
They look very cheap.
Yes.
Yeah.
They are either overexposed and look like they've just been cranked down in post, or they are not white balanced correctly, which is the entire problem with the highway chase scene. But I don't know if that's also them just maybe straight up mimicking the Matrix's green tint.
I feel like
It could be.
for
Yeah.
I feel like what they might have been going for was to try and get the colors of the anime or like the manga, but like
Yeah.
it doesn't really work.
It looks real weird because
Because it
their
just looks
teeth look really off in those scenes. Like it makes them stand out like too much. And then other times like the color grading of day shots is just awful.
Yeah, it's not great.
no.
It's one of those things I feel like they could have just like turned back a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I still like that whole sequence though.
No, that sequence is great. It's just like, unfortunately, it's also endemic of some of the problems. with the
Yeah,
movie,
yeah, yeah.
As fun as the whole sequence itself is.
Now that I remembered, speaking of going on, just mentioning him there, were you guys also scared that he wasn't going to appear
Yes.
for a while?
Yes.
I knew going into it that he was in the movie because obviously I had to prep this and
Yeah,
check
yeah.
through it for you guys. So I knew he was in it. But if I had not known that, there's a solid half of this movie that I would have been like,
Takes 50 minutes.
yeah.
Because I mean, I knew Jigen shows up pretty like recently,
Yeah.
and like when he showed up, I was like, okay, cool, we got Jigen.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's here. I mean,
So
he
it's
stands in
not
the,
just Lupin and Fujiko.
He stands in the back for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, come on.
He's not really a
Sure.
really
Until
table.
they kill off another guy, like
You replace. You can only have so many
yeah,
Yeah,
characters.
can
but
only
like we get a shot of him where he's like very clear this is Jigen,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
it's like okay, cool, there he is. He
here.
exists in
Yeah.
this universe. But the half of the movie where Goemon doesn't appear, but Pierre is there
yeah.
in all their
Yeah.
ensemble scenes, and I'm like, oh
Don't tell
no.
me.
I was terrified of like, oh, did they think he was too wacky a character for a live action
Yeah.
movie? Oh god, please don't tell me they replaced him with whoever the fuck Pierre is. And then suddenly it cuts to
We're in a temple.
we're in a temple
We're going to Japan.
in Japan, and I was like, oh, here he is.
Yeah.
We gotta. He mentioned a sword. There he is, and then
Uh,
Goemon appears, and he's like literally from the
Yeah.
from page to screen.
Yeah.
Mm.
The casting is so good in this movie because I seen him and went, that's just fucking Goemon, man.
They got him.
Yeah.
They got him.
They got the guy.
Mhm.
Goemon's introduction is somehow far more natural than like Jigen's introduction to the group
Yeah,
because they for some reason contrive a reason for Jigen to partner with Lupin.
Yeah.
I agree. Like, you seem cool. You want to join?
Well, no, it's like it's over revenge,
Yeah.
Yeah.
which it just doesn't really. I don't think
It
you
doesn't
needed
vibe.
that.
And it's
No.
barely a theme that comes up in the movie.
Yeah, I feel like they forget the fact that they're looking for revenge for most of the movie.
Yeah,
Yeah.
'cause, I mean, the guy that they're looking for just is off grid and they can't find
Yeah.
him.
Yeah, so
I'm
they
like,
just
so
do
you've just
thieves.
been chilling.
Yeah,
They just do
Just
thief
been
stuff.
chilling.
skips a year. They
Yeah.
do the Cagliostro opening sequence. They
Which
fuck
it was-
around.
So fun.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
To see them running
Uh-huh.
and just with the cash flowing
Yeah.
behind.
Yeah,
Oh.
getting into the Fiat, which again, yeah,
The-
Yeah.
when it
My
popped up.
notes are just go car.
Car!
Which is weird. The Fiat we see, I think, for like a solid half of the movie is like a 70s Fiat.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And then at the end, it's suddenly like a 2007 or 2014
Yeah,
model.
it looked very clean.
It's too
Yeah.
new. It's like modern for the time, and I was like,
Oh, did he upgrade?
yeah, like okay.
He got a good trade in value. So
Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense. Cool.
Yeah.
Good for him. Wish I could get that.
I like that the credits, like the the stylized section. They're actually there's a part where they're driving the original like Mercedes.
I noticed.
from
yeah.
part one.
Aw.
Because I was like, I wonder if they'll put that in the movie at some point as like a little nod. But equally, I understand because that car sticks out a little
Yeah,
too
and
much.
it's not
Yeah.
as. I mean, the Fiat does as well, but the Fiat's iconic.
yeah.
It
Oh
is
yeah.
iconic.
It's-
Uh-huh.
I can't believe he keeps coming up. It's like the Mr. Bean mini.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why does he keep coming up?
I
today?
don't know.
But when you have a movie called Writing Bean.
Yeah. Do I have any other? I brought up my review from Letterboxd because it has some things in it that I wanted to mention. I think I've brought. Why am I holding the iPad this close?
yeah, you
Your
go-
iPad kidding it right
Get your
now.
glasses, man.
I think I brought up most of it. I mentioned like how the film looks, you know,
Yeah.
day
Yeah.
and night shots, the legally distinct soundtrack.
Yeah.
I do think the story takes itself just a bit too seriously.
Yeah,
Yeah, in
I
places.
agree, but I think unfortunately for the background for these characters, we almost need it because otherwise,
Yeah.
where are the stakes?
Yeah.
I think that only is an issue because there is no sequels.
Because
Because I think they could have gone zanier in follow-ups.
Yes,
Yeah, yeah.
agreed.
And maybe remove Pierre and Joseph for
we
the
don't
love
need
of
them.
God.
We don't need them.
Nobody gives a fuck about them.
No, they're here, and like, is Pierre like a famous? Is Pierre a famous actor in Japan or something?
Yeah, because why the fuck is he here?
he has so
Also-
much screen time.
I
Why are
have
you
to
even
complain
here?
about the actress that's always on the side of like the big baddie. That she holds the suitcase.
Oh, Miss V.
Oh,
yeah. I don't think she's a good actress in
No.
any
No.
way whatsoever.
No, I think this
that
is.
I was like, she had to just be someone's daughter.
I guess we got to bring up the fact that like half of this movie is in English
Yeah.
right now because we haven't mentioned this so far.
I
Oh,
originally
yeah.
was gonna watch this all in like Japanese because that was the default.
Yeah.
But then I saw that the option is original multi-language,
Yeah.
and I was like, well, that's the original. I
I
guess I gotta watch
had
that.
no idea how to title that at first because I just pulled the disc into my PC and hadn't really checked like the actual disc of my Blu-ray player yet, and I saw half of the movies in English and like half in Japanese and was like,
Ooh.
what do I title that so you guys know that this is
Yeah.
the original version? Because I can't call it Japanese because there's also a Japanese dub.
Yeah. I feel like original multi-language got the message across.
Yeah, that's what
yeah,
it's called on the disc itself. So I was like, yeah, thank you,
That's
thank
good.
God. But yeah, like half of the movie's in English, and
Yeah.
it's a mixed bag.
Yeah.
Some people
Again,
can
they
talk
try.
English well. That's not a sentence. Some
Says
people,
you.
Some people can speak English good. I know one of them.
some of the characters are clear. Some of the actors are clearly multilingual.
Yes.
Tadanobu Asano, who plays Zenigata, is probably like the best in the whole movie.
Also, his casting.
Oh, fantastic!
Yeah.
He's also in Shogun, and like as soon as I seen him, I was like, he is the perfect casting for Zenigata. Yeah, no, I literally had that because I was like, he played such like an incredibly like threatening dumbass in Shogun that he is perfect for
Yeah.
Zenigata, because I know he's gonna get the right level of like idiocy, but also like unbridled frustration and rage.
The moment he walked in, like when he's first introduced, and I saw the quote, I did the he. But I like also like when they treat him just seriously
Yeah.
enough. We're like, okay, he's not a joke.
Yeah.
But he has like actual weight behind him as a
Uh-huh.
character.
He has authority. I mean, this is before everyone's like, you're never gonna fucking catch him.
Well,
I don't
this
know what you
this is
keep-
the forging of that.
Yeah.
Like, it was so weird to see a version of Zenigata try and make a deal with Lupin
Yeah.
and like use him, but then I realized like, oh, this is just gonna lead into the arch nemesis,
Yeah.
like ness of it all. And then when it's after the cube and like the heist doesn't happen, he's like, what the hell? I thought you were gonna do this thing. He's just sitting on the floor in frustration.
Yep.
And then when that conversation's over, he's like, Lupin! I was bouncing up and down.
Yeah. But like he's the only one who solidly speaks English. Fujiko a little bit better
Yeah.
than the others, but like everyone else, some characters are straight up for certain lines ADR'd in later.
Yeah.
The fire talk.
Yeah, and also like one scene where they all meet in the hideout again, where like Mike comes back, and
After he
I'm
was
one
betrayed,
thinking,
yeah.
you all speak Japanese, you all are Japanese, like according to this movie,
According to the lore.
according
Yeah.
to the lore in this
Yeah.
movie. Why are you all speaking English right now?
Yeah.
But yeah, like
Yeah.
there's certain parts where like Shunogiri, who plays Lupin's dubbed over, like I think just by Shunogiri later, but like what he says, I don't know if he said it in Japanese and then it was ADR'd in English, but it doesn't always
It
match.
doesn't- yeah,
It's
no, I
really
noticed that as
weird.
well. Yeah.
Um,
I wanted to bring that up because I was like, was it just me or was it like my laptop?
no,
acting
I
up?
think
No,
it's
no,
sometimes.
no.
I think the character it happens to the most is Jigen. I think that
Yeah.
anytime he speaks English, there's a 50-50 on if it's like ADR'd.
Yeah.
But
that makes sense for Jigen.
yeah, but then all the characters who just speak English, for the most part, like Primark
Let's just call Primark. for
yeah,
the
let's
sake
call
of
and
Primark.
Miss V, the line delivery is
It's not there.
But
no.
that's impossible. It is locked digitally as well.
it. Digitally and manually.
It almost gives off like Power Ranger stiltedness.
Yeah,
I just every time she showed up, same expression on her
Yeah.
face. And I was like, can you give me anything? I need something.
I
girl.
Yeah.
I think I described her in my head at one point as the weakest John Wick enemy.
Yeah.
Because like it feels like she's trying to give off that sort of like theme of
Yeah.
like intimidating like
Yeah.
character. Sort of like I'm thinking of what was her name in John Wick 3?
Oh shit, 3.
Was it the Conduit or something like that? Or
I have no idea. I haven't seen it.
you should watch those.
You're not
movies.
thinking
Yeah,
of
I know.
2, are you?
I just know there was like a
Not the one who kills herself, no.
no. There's this representative of the high table.
Oh, okay, yeah, I know who you're talking about now.
yeah,
Yeah,
her. It feels like she was trying to do something like her, but like none of the gravitas,
yeah.
none of the threatening nature.
Uh-huh. She just carries a briefcase occasionally.
Yeah.
That's it.
You have a warrant.
Uh,
First time Zenigata is like, oh, yeah, there's rules.
Zenigata doesn't need rules. He's Zenigata. He is the rules.
Give. It's like, no. Like,
Yes.
oh,
Very defeated.
come on. Because I like the moments where they kind of break that, the boundary. Like, if this was an animation, someone's like, I need a warrant, we'd be like, oh, come
Yeah.
on.
Yeah.
But it just breaks that. No, this is like a live action.
Uh-huh.
They're gonna be like, you have a fucking warrant.
Yeah.
Being
Like,
grounded a
and-
bit more in reality.
In an
Yeah.
anime, if someone asked for the warrant when Zenigata asked him for the briefcase, he would have just had his goons dogpile him
Yeah.
Yeah.
and get the briefcase.
Get
Like,
him!
Get him!
Yeah, exactly.
It's Lupin!
That would have been the joke. Yeah,
Yeah.
he just says it's Lupin just to like get the guys to like, and then he just like walks away.
I'm so happy we got some classic like Lupin gags, revealing at the face,
Uh-huh.
the blow up dummies. I
Yeah.
was like,
With the
yes!
face.
With the actual
With
Lupin
their
face.
faces.
Yep.
This is a tiny thing I like. I like when if it's like a live action version of something. I always like it when it does a little nod to like
Yeah.
the original
Yes.
animation thing.
Mm-hmm.
Even if it's silly, it's so stupid
Yeah.
silly. Like, how can you fall for that? Just trust me.
Yeah.
This universe, he has to.
It's like
the
when-
little spring in the necklace. It
Yeah.
just works.
During the quick like montage of like the 1 year later section, like
Yeah.
there's a part where Lupin steals something and puts the note in, and it's like an actual
Yeah.
note from like the manga or the anime where it's got his little character
Yeah,
design
yeah.
on it. So that yeah, there's a lot of little nice fan servicey things that they do.
The virus
The
that
virus.
happens. It's like
Yeah.
it's sort of a not anime Lupin.
Yeah.
It's like an animated version of this live action version.
Yeah.
And then there's the little note again with Zenigata at the end when he's
Yep.
like screwed him out of the necklace that looks cheap as fuck. But
Yeah.
Zenigata's
It
like,
looks
oh
so shit.
yeah.
I'm sorry. They just needed to like fake tarnish it, and I
Yeah.
would have been like, yeah, all for it.
Uh-huh.
It just looks so clay-like
Yeah.
and clean. And I'm like, you didn't dig this up
Yeah.
in fucking Egypt, you
This ain't
fucker. It's like, it's so expensive. I'm like, no, that's the decoy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No offense, that's the decoy.
I mean, it's the same with the medal at the beginning as
Yeah.
well. That
Yeah.
almost looks like a Mario coin.
Uh-huh.
It does. Yeah.
Also, there's a shot where like Lupin like flips that medal, and like it's CG for some
yeah.
reason, and I
Yeah.
don't know why. But it's like the shot at the end where they're driving away in the Fiat is also like entirely CG, and I'm like, why are we doing that?
Yeah.
Like, why?
We couldn't afford an actual shot.
Couldn't get a helicopter and just drive up an
You got-
expressway?
Yeah,
like,
you got Zenigata in the copter.
Yeah.
Twice,
Yeah.
I think. So I think we can do that.
They can
Yeah.
afford copters.
Yeah.
you got Tadanobu Asano hanging out the side of a cop car with a not a foghorn, a megahorn.
Yeah.
Just shouting down a street in Japan like you can't get someone in a Fiat and drive up a road. Like, come on!
Come on.
We had a whole scene that was just randomly there when they like go on the helipad with like the
Yeah.
helicopter, like the bad guys before the cube.
The cube.
Why was that there?
Mm.
Established.
Just for them to
something.
shout.
Yeah.
Also, the second that like Mike's gang rocked up and they had Harlequin Lady, I was
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Fujiko's gonna fight her and it's
Yeah,
gonna be a thing.
the
We all
gun
know
squad.
that. Yeah, they could.
Oh, you know that's fitting because for some reason the girl in that squad only fights in lingerie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, I could not think of like a funny joke when they rolled
No.
up because they look so wacky. They look like no one else in the movie. They're so out of place.
I
So
love
out of place.
I love Mohawk Man.
Yeah, that's like
Yeah.
there needs to be a joke here for them, and I'm like, I couldn't land on anything
Absolutely.
other than the goon squad just rolled up.
Yeah.
The
and,
wacky
like,
racers.
I don't know how to feel about Mike in general.
Yeah,
Because like he's there to kind of drive us forward, and
Yeah.
then like, oh, but the problem is we don't know him.
Yeah.
And I get what they're doing. I get it all. He sacrifices himself and all that. I get it. I don't know if I like.
he is
Yeah.
unfortunately the substitute for Lupin's woman of the movie,
yeah. Yeah, he is.
which has its drawbacks.
It does also have some weird sort of weird unintended tension
Yeah.
when he's like sacrificing himself. I was like, I feel like Lupin pulled him without even meaning to.
Yeah.
There's multiple moments where I basically do like the pride flag and the question mark and like the eyebrow meme.
Yeah.
It happened with Fujiko and the girl once before
Yeah.
the fight because
Yeah.
she's like spread out lingerie on her bed and I was like, huh?
And Fujiko's just got out of the bath too.
Also, isn't Lupin just sitting outside while that's happening?
Yes, he's just watching. He's just crouched by the window, and neither of them spot him.
No, they're
Somehow
just
also
like-
not creepy.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's
the
just
way he
sitting
also
there.
stands up looks like he's pulling his trousers up at the same time.
Oh, okay, now it's creepy.
Yeah, I remember seeing that and going, I had to rewind and be like, he didn't just. No, he didn't. He's just adjusting.
He's just sitting there. That's pretty neat.
I just found it funny how after that bath sequence and we see like the lingerie girl, like Fujiko walks in. I was like, oh, I didn't know Fujiko went that way as well. I mean,
Yeah.
it makes sense. I wouldn't be
Yeah.
too surprised, but still, huh,
Yeah.
it's a neat thing to add. And then they start fighting, and I was like, okay.
Yeah.
Lady fight.
The girls are fighting.
What a silly movie.
Yeah.
It's Lupin.
It gives the classic Lupin feelings.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But mostly because fan service.
Yeah.
And just doing the little things, Like, we all know how it's going. Oh, you only have 8 seconds. You'll never make it. Like, we know. We know.
That's so disappointing, that part, though.
Yeah.
Because they just run down the corridor.
Yeah.
And that's
And
also...
Goemon spent so long.
Yeah.
Goemon ascended for this.
And that's the part where, like, I want to bring up the first again, because I feel like Takashi Yamazaki watched this and was like, there's things in this I want to do a lot better.
Yeah.
Because the sequence in the first, where it's basically the same thing,
Yeah.
is so much more fun.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
way better. With the theme.
It also comes down to, like, it has, like, the similar idea of, like, granddaddy Lupin and
Yeah.
current Lupin too, where, like, it feels more earned when he does that and puts the hat on than him
Yeah.
running down a corridor and then Primarch just sitting there and going, the legendary grandson of Arsene Lupin. I've heard the rumors, and I'm like,
He did
What?
He did a cool jump.
I'm like, what does that even mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, just it's the problem of having the guys in the chair.
Yeah.
Makes so much of these moments feel a little unearned.
The guy that
It's-
shoots the satellite beam into the
Yeah.
key. What was all that about?
Yeah.
I'm
I've
sorry.
no
Fuck.
idea.
Yeah, I don't even.
It's
I thought that they were gonna get like fucking annihilated by a planetary laser or something.
Same. I was like, I'm
Same.
firing my laser.
Because like suddenly it's like there's a shot of a satellite, and I'm like, are we just escalating this like a way higher? Than
I'll be honest. At this point is when I started to sort of dip out. Of
Yeah.
Like, so
Yeah.
I was like, did I miss a scene where they explained the fucking satellite?
I think it's also a problem of having a modern
Yeah.
Lupin where they have, just phones and shit,
Yeah.
like modern-ish phones. and
The
stuff.
phones are so funny.
The glass phones?
Yeah, we're not
Because we
gonna-
can't get an iPhone or any other licensed
No.
smartphone.
Well, iPhones and even any Android phone at this point in time would have just been like a dinky little thing. Like they
Yeah.
hadn't reached, iPhone 16 Pro Max
Yeah.
things yet.
Yeah.
Where at least those are convincingly cool tech. Where here they would have been little,
the smaller
4.5
Yeah.
inch
3G.
3GS
Yeah.
or maybe an iPhone 4 or something.
Yeah, but like glass phones.
Yeah.
Because that's why
Yeah.
I think they kind of got stuck having to have a guy in the chair, maybe.
Yeah.
Because, of course they're going to have digital,
Yeah.
locks and shit. And so they
But you
unfortunately
could have put anything on Lupin's wrist.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And
that
I
would've
would
been
have
so
found
much-
that more
Yeah,
because he always has a gadget watch.
Yeah, give him a
Yeah.
tiny little gadget that does the thing. Or
That's another thing. He has no gadgets in this movie.
I didn't notice, to be fair.
I noticed a little bit,
Yeah.
but like I took that as another sign of live action. Maybe they
Yeah,
wanted to make
but like
Yeah.
fucking Bond has gadgets, guys. Come on.
yeah.
I mean, he had the Malibu.
What, the fucking pinky's worth of explosive that somehow doesn't completely eviscerate Mike's body when he uses all of it?
Can I state as well? And when they were gonna show his body, I would have really laughed. It was like the Family Guy death pose.
It was already outlined. in the
Yeah,
movie.
I was so
Yeah.
ready for it almost.
Yeah.
Yeah, again, that is just the thing film-wise. Like, tonally, they couldn't have shown,
Yeah.
certain things.
It would have been suddenly a very different movie if they showed his blood and guts everywhere.
Yeah,
So
He
know.
needed to at least be slumped up against the wall, because he would have gotten flung
Yeah.
and
Like,
woked.
they mentioned the shockwave killing them. So, like, yeah, he would have been, like, the other end of the room.
At least against the fucking...
Yeah.
He was just laying on his back. It's just, I'm gonna take a nap.
Yeah.
I'm a sleepy.
Yeah. And unfortunately, because we only meet Mike in this, there's not much of an emotional impact. We're
Yeah.
like, this needed to happen. We all knew it was gonna
Well, it's
happen.
like when they killed Dawson off at the start of the movie.
Yeah.
It's done like so. This is a big emotional moment. There's close-ups of everyone's face. They're devastated, and I'm like, I just met him like one scene ago.
I didn't even
I
know he-
don't give a shit.
I didn't even know Lupin had an uncle outside of, I don't know,
Yeah.
Yeah,
that
thanks for
one
shit.
TV, Dragon of Doom, I think it was, where he had an
Yeah.
uncle that also died immediately,
Uh-huh.
like right after. Man, don't be a Lupin's uncle, you die immediately.
Yeah. God, the uncle effect,
Yeah.
it's not great.
No.
Also, I pointed this out to Shaun, but like, all of the place text and on-screen text is in English, right?
Mm-hmm.
But then there's also subtitles in Japanese
Sorry.
on the side or
Yeah.
like at the bottom. This movie was for a Japanese market.
Mm-hmm.
Why are all the place cards in English? They go to Japan
Ooh.
and it says Japan. They go to Hong Kong and it says Hong Kong. We get subtitles that say Nihon and then whatever Hong Kong is in Japanese. Why are they not in Japanese? Like, surely that would make more sense.
100% agree. I think it's probably to give it that blockbuster feel.
Maybe,
Yeah.
yeah. Like,
Well,
because
you know,
I don't know what
yeah.
the intention was. Like, was this intended to go, you know, outside Japan and be like a bigger,
Yeah.
you know, Lupin thing? But I just found it really funny where I'm like, there's clearly no clean master,
No.
where there's no Japanese subtitles for it. So maybe they didn't intend to put it outside Japan, but equally everything's in English. So I
It's-
don't get it.
That is strange.
Yeah.
I didn't notice.
No, it was like
I don't
halfway
think
through the
either.
movie
No.
where I was
Yeah.
like, it came up with Japan and it says Nihon on screen in kanji, and I'm like, what are we doing here?
I mean,
What's going on?
I didn't notice either until you pointed it out, and
Yeah.
I was just like, that's a good point, actually.
Yeah.
Oh, fascinating.
Also, you've just reminded me of like something where they don't go to Hong Kong; they go to the stock footage of Hong Kong.
Yes.
That they grow up
Yeah.
for the
Yeah, of
the
course.
title because it is such lower quality
Uh-huh.
than every other
Yeah.
establishing
Yeah.
shot. I couldn't help but notice that, and now I wanted to bring it into the episode.
Yeah, that police department that they go to is probably just like some side street in Tokyo.
I also think it might have been CGI'd over it a little bit,
Oh yeah,
just for like
for
maybe the logo.
sure.
Uh-huh.
It didn't look
Yeah,
real.
yeah.
yeah, no, 100%. Probably went to Ginza or something like that. I just
Probably,
found
yeah.
one building that was like, it's vaguely Hong Kong enough.
Yeah.
I'm looking if there's anything else worth noting.
I'm
but
trying
I
to think of
think-
like stuff I say. I liked I liked the sudden horror scene of the Mohawk guy being cut in half.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
I mean, they cut away for it just in
Yeah, but like
But
Yeah.
you
the
still
camera
see,
work. Oh,
that's like straight up a Resident Evil death
Yeah.
though.
yeah.
Just with the
Beautiful.
blood coming
Just
up
the-
and like
Perfect slice.
Yeah.
and like the vision just like doing that. That was
Uh-huh.
cool.
Yeah. It works though.
Yeah, it
oh,
works.
100%.
But it is a bit of a slight tonal shift.
Yeah.
Yeah, it takes you out of it. I mean, you know, we always know how it's gonna end. You're gonna have everyone has their opposite.
Uh-huh.
We know girl.
Yeah.
We
We got
have
gun
knife,
guy.
knife.
Yeah.
Knife and gun.
that guy. One of my favorite lines in the whole movie.
So I gotta respect him, man.
Yeah.
yeah.
His skill with the blade.
Yeah.
And it's one of those things to me where it's like we all see it coming, but it's a satisfaction
Yeah.
thing where you're like, yeah, come on, we're gonna get gun versus gun,
Yeah.
knife versus knife, because otherwise it's unfair.
Uh-huh.
So it's sweet.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Is Jigen shooting a trigger not very
It's very Jigen. It's just
Yeah.
not very
live action?
live action. Yeah.
Shooting a gun
100%.
to have that gun shoot another guy.
Yeah, which is like, in the anime, I feel like they would have contrived it a bit better, where
Yeah.
like he has to do that, whereas he could have just got a clean shot on him anyway.
Yeah, like his neck and head
Yeah.
were fully exposed.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
At least just shoot the gun to kill him or something like that. I feel like they could have pulled that off. Like,
Yeah.
actually just shoot the gun he's holding. Like, he's got a grenade launcher,
Yeah.
so just, you know,
I mean, don't forget the great scene where Goemon just slices a bunch of guns in.
that's true.
Yeah,
Which
yeah.
I was living for.
The
I was like,
action of this movie's so 50-50 though.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's either
100%.
really cool or like, oh,
A bit wonky.
yeah.
Yeah. But it's Lupin, so you kind of forgive it. in a
Yeah.
way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It fits. It fits.
Yeah.
I feel like they should have gone more wacky with the gun and guns. Like they should have had it ricochet off like 50 different things
Yeah.
before it hit the gun.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I think that's
Yeah. Like Jigen shoots right in front of him and it goes doo, doo, doo,
Yeah.
doo, and we see every shot of it
Uh-huh.
doing that and then it hits the gun.
I feel like where they were needed to have more like debris and stuff like covering the place rather than
Yeah.
just like a big open space.
Yeah.
And Jigen's conveniently standing behind the one bit of cover.
yeah.
Because that's
It was
what...
reserved for him.
Yes. It's the only thing that makes him shooting the trigger to shoot the gun a little unbelievable in this
Yeah.
context. Because, like,
Yeah.
he
Or
Or
could've
just not like interesting enough to be
Yeah.
like fun, unbelievable.
Because you're watching that, you're going, he's enough of a quick shot that he could have just flicked round
Yeah.
and that's
Yeah.
it.
That guy should be dead by now.
Yeah. But no, he shoots the gun to shoot the guy.
10 centimeters to the right.
Yeah.
And the thing, if you hear
10 centimeters is a lot.
I know,
Like,
he says that and
that's-
I'm like, dude, that's still a lot.
Yeah.
Your arm is still cut off.
Yeah.
and like bullets go fast, but surely the other guy has the reflex to at least move from his current position.
Yeah.
No.
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 Gotta be like Space Invaders, shoot where they're gonna be.
Yeah.
I anticipated his movements.
I mean, that's a very Jigen
yeah,
thing.
Yeah.
that's true. Is it a very Jigen live action thing?
Well, speaking of Jigen live action,
Oh,
there's actually a spin-off of this with the same actor called Jigen. Is it Daisuke Jigen? Jigen Daisuke? On Amazon Prime. It's like a full
Ooh.
movie spin-off about his Jigen.
About his Jigen.
about his Jigen.
About this Jigen from
Yeah,
this
yeah, yeah.
movie.
No, his
That
personal
came out
Jigen.
2 years ago.
Oh.
It's like 9 years after, which is
Nice.
crazy. The only sequel thing that we ever really got, sadly.
Yeah, I would have. I wish they would have made like a trilogy out
Yeah.
of this.
Yeah,
It would have been
same.
fun.
Absolutely.
Mhm.
Well, that's something interesting. I would be up for watching.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I want to add it to the list of stuff that we might cover.
To the list.
Possibly next time.
We'll see.
We'll
We'll
see.
see.
We're gonna get to Cure before we get to anything else. Like, we're slowly working through a short list of stuff that I made
Yeah.
for live action, and like Cure has made its way to the bottom.
You
Somehow.
you really want us to watch it, but
Really-
both me and Melina are like, let's not.
Yeah,
Oh, Lupin!
you guys
Yeah.
know exactly fuck all about the movie, and yet you keep just going,
We keep seeing more interesting
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah, you keep like, or we do this.
You threw us Battle Royale the first
yeah.
time.
Oh, I knew that Battle Royale was gonna be the one that got picked that
Yeah.
time,
Yeah.
and then
But
I
then
was,
you threw Lupin at us.
I had Lupin.
No.
I did. I put the Lupin live action all the way at the bottom of the Lupin list,
And we
which-
still saw it.
and you still saw it.
Okay, Melina still saw it, I think. I don't think I saw it, so.
Ah, it's a hard movie to score. I'm just thinking about it.
Yeah, I again like was it Riding Bean? Yeah, Riding Bean. I have like a on a Lupin fan level score, and then like an actual like critical.
Yeah, that's what I said to you
Yeah.
like last night. I was like, as an actual film for itself, I can't really give this more than like a maybe 5 or like
Yeah.
a 6. Right, so as a Lupin fan, 8.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think as a Lupin film, like maybe a 7.5. I think it's
Yeah.
fun, but because of the origin stuff and like, it's still trying to find its footing for what this version of the characters are. So it kind of loses some points in that regard, because I think, like I said, I think it could have been zanier.
Yeah.
And just maybe a little bit more focused, because I feel like it bounces around a little too much of like trying to find Mike, and then Mike comes back, and then now they're trying to break into the
Yeah.
arc, and so yeah. But on like a critical level, yeah, it's like a 6. There's a lot of heart to the production, but technically it falls apart a lot
Yeah.
of the time,
Yeah.
which is weird because, odd comparison, the only other Ryuhei Kitamura film I've seen is Godzilla Final Wars. And that's actually, on a technical level, better. Also, the English is far more convincing in that movie. And they just have people talking to each other in English and in Japanese like they know what they're saying. With no explanation.
It's just that kind of
It's
movie.
just that kind of movie. But yeah, no, I think like 6 on a critical level and like a 7.5 on a
That's fair.
enjoyment level. It is too long though.
Oh,
It is far too
absolutely.
long,
Yeah. I think I would give it a good 6.5. It just needs to, like, I would give it a 7 if it was shorter. It just, I think the whole year of them preparing just...
Yeah, just to sort of feel like we've come back at the same point,
Yeah.
because nothing's really moved forward by that point. Like,
Exactly.
we're meant to interpret that like Jigen and Lupin are closer, but like maybe this is just because we're all more familiar with Lupin. Like, I don't think they needed to do that.
No, not at all. And the cube. We're cutting
The cube, cut the cube,
Yeah.
Cut the cube.
Cubeless.
cubeless.
That can all be done. 2-minute scene on a rooftop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All done.
Rejig the arc a little bit, like the break-in
Yeah.
sequence and stuff. Maybe make the run down the hallway a little more interesting.
Yes.
You know, pull in a stunt team, do some shit. You had that whole part at the beginning where the guy's fucking kicking around under the lasers and
I
shit.
loved him sliding
Yeah.
under the lasers like it was made. He was on an ice rink.
Yeah, and then you just have them run down a hallway at the end.
Which is perfectly timed, you see.
Yeah, but perfectly tight.
Yeah, it's stupid. I know.
Yeah. Anyway.
Goemon left his
beautiful.
plane of reality for this.
He saw Nordic runes for
Yeah.
this.
He saw the end of days and the beginning of a new.
And heard the beating of the drum. Yeah, so this is our we're returning to Lupin.
Yeah,
after
it's been
bit
a
of
little
break.
while, yeah.
Since the live action one, we've been on a bit of a
Really?
break. Yeah,
Wow.
I think Legend of the Golden Babylon kind of just
It
done
killed
us
us.
in a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we had decided on the live action one sort of like around the same time, so it was sort of just like, yeah, let's take a break after that.
I don't want to see his face for a little while after that.
But this one was pretty fun.
Yeah.
You know, it's classic Lupin fun, but I think also like sort of feels similar to Angel Tactics in the sense of it's a bit more generic
Yeah.
anime, but I think it works because Lupin obviously kind of does its own thing
Yeah.
for the most part, and so the times where it veers off and has influence from the anime culture of the time, because obviously Angel Tactics is aggressively mid-2000s anime, and this is very kind of mid-90s, late 90s
Yeah.
anime, especially in the character designs.
It's almost like what you could imagine a Lupin slice of life.
Yeah.
Like this is just something that you'd be doing on a
Yeah.
generic
Uh-huh.
day.
This is his Wednesday.
Yeah. This is his Wednesday.
It feels very like sort of shonen manga-esque, you know, Hunter x Hunter, all these sort of series that were popular around the same time. And it works because Lupin, you know, like I said, does its own thing most of the time, so taking influence outside of that can make for a more refreshing experience, even though it's, like I said, generic, but I'm saying that in like heavy air quotes.
Yeah, because you know the actual plot, it's not like a stock plot or
No.
anything
Yeah.
like that.
No, like this is still like a Lupin ass.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
And it becomes a Lupin ass plot within a Lupin ass plot.
Yeah, it's weirdly shares a lot of DNA with the Return of Godzilla.
Elaborate.
So for those who haven't seen the Return of Godzilla, and the only reason this is in my mind is because I literally just bought a VHS of it this morning.
Oh wow, really?
Yeah.
Sorry, that's awesome.
Basically, the Return of Godzilla is the Heisei era reboot of the Godzilla franchise, and it's essentially a very Cold War-esque film, but with a heavy sci-fi elements. And one of them is there's like a satellite system and a nuclear bomb and stuff like that, and then and boats. And I'm like, okay, yeah, this just feels very similar to what they're doing.
It was very much the mid 80s in
Yeah.
that movie, to the point where like the American release was just Godzilla 1985 or something.
In 1984, I think.
I think it came out a year later in America.
Yeah, but I think they still called it 84.
Okay.
Like they did with Godzilla 2000, which is actually called Godzilla Millennium. No, Godzilla? Is it just Godzilla again? I don't know.
The
there's-
titles get very generic after a
Yeah.
while in the Toho series.
Yeah, like the Return of Godzilla is also not technically its title either. I think it is just Godzilla again in Japan.
Of course.
I think the Return of Godzilla is eventually what the US title would become.
Yeah.
I think it was primarily the British one
Okay.
at first. Sorry, weird Godzilla tangent.
Sorry for the nerd shit.
Yeah, nerd.
Just go listen to our 2-hour conversation on Godzilla from like last year.
Yeah.
Anyway, I open the floor to you guys.
Yeah.
I think I've said.
I don't know. I really like that the opening kind of immediately set up Zenigata's not really gonna be there.
Yeah.
Which I have to it is a shame he wasn't there as much. He
Oh,
just
same.
kind of had his B plot. happening.
Yeah,
He wasn't
I-
involved.
Almost would have preferred if they let you sit in the idea that Zenigata got murked for much longer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I think it would have been better to have the whole movie go by with Lupin thinking
He's
that
dead.
Zenny got
Yeah.
killed.
Make that part of his motivation.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I
Yeah.
was like, oh yeah, he's avenging him. He's like, you can do a lot of things. You cannot shoot the guy that's been after me.
Yeah.
You cannot
Like,
do that. That's my job. And I would never do it like that.
I am Jerry. You cannot kill my Tom. Fuck you.
No. That's just,
You will not get in the way of my toxic yaoi relationship.
Yeah,
No,
exactly.
you
It
can't
is a
do that.
foundational core part of this show. You're not taking it away from me.
yeah, they just kind of put him on the back burner. And
Yeah.
I think we all love the Zenigata Lupin relationship.
Yeah.
So I think they should have just gone with the whole Lupin mourn Zenigata,
Yeah.
and then Zenigata shows up at the end. Dude, I was wearing a bulletproof vest. Of course I was. What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He just shows up like, I survived. How? Not
They
telling
also
Yeah.
don't make it that he's wearing a bulletproof vest. It's his fucking like ID badge that
Yeah.
stops the bullet, which is like
Just give him a bullet
okay.
I mean-
yeah.
Yeah.
it. We also got to mention that he does die for a little bit there.
Yes,
and is,
yeah.
He is only brought back to life by pure, unadulterated hatred for Lupin.
Yeah, I mean, again, they could have just in the end be like, "No, I saw the light and I saw your fucking face.
I s-
Lupin. I need to get your ass in jail."
I saw your stupid ass haircut face and I was like, you gotta be here with me, motherfucker.
Yeah, I will drag you to hell with me if
Yeah.
I have to. Because I also thought Fujiko was also kind of in the back seat for the whole.
Yeah, she's there, but she really doesn't do
No,
much in
she
this.
There's not
shows
much-
up.
Fanfare either, sorry, I'm gonna
No.
cut you off a little bit, but like, she just sort of appears, like,
Yeah.
in the middle of the movie and it's like, oh, you're here. Cool.
Also,
Yeah.
arguably, like, not one of her worst, because
No.
like some of the movies have
Yeah.
really bad Fujiko designs. This one's weird in that her hair color's completely different, and I don't think it works. It
It's-
looks kind of odd.
It's the return of
Yeah.
blonde Fujiko, who we
Yeah.
haven't seen since Cagliostro.
But at least in Cagliostro, like the design, it works with it.
Yeah.
Whereas here, I really feel like they only did that so she would stand out in the crowd shots.
Honestly,
I think
yeah.
so too.
It is like a very
Yeah.
almost neon yellow
Yeah.
blonde. Like, that's a Pikachu yellow.
Yeah.
And she just shows up and is like, "Yeah, I've got this mark thing, so I can't leave." I'm like, "Oh,
Well, we all got marks.
yeah." Now they all have the mark.
You idiots, we've all got swords.
Yeah, and I was, expecting classic Fujiko to at some point be like, "Nah, I just kind of got a fake tattoo. You just kind of put
Yeah.
water and then it's
That would have been
there."
so great, actually.
Yeah, I was like, I've been faking it this whole time and nobody really realized.
Yeah.
And like, I just want to steal this massive amount of gold.
I want the gold.
Duh.
Because also, like, Goemon's just there with
Yeah.
her too. And again, like, in the way that Lupin, Jigen, and Goemon all kind of function as a group, he does do stuff, but he's also, again, just kind of here,
There,
which for
yeah.
a lot of Lupin, I think you can just say about Goemon, but like,
It's very apparent here. 'Cause,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
he does stuff, but the
Like
stuff he
twice.
does is basically just plant bombs.
yeah. I also feel like Jigen is functionally like nerfed here too. Like for a vast majority of the film, him and Goemon are just kind of standing in the back while Lupin talks to the
Lady.
Yeah.
rebellion group guys.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's kind of it's a weird sort of structure to a Lupin story. Like I think it's fun. Don't get me wrong. I think it's really great. But when I actually think about how all of our familiar characters function, it's almost like they had to remove most of them.
Because if they were their competent selves,
Yeah.
they wouldn't be in this
It
situation.
wouldn't be an hour and a
Exactly.
half. It would be just a half an hour.
Yeah.
Fujiko would have gotten that goal before Lupin was even there.
Yeah. Like, we're kind of being asked to, like, just don't worry about it. I'm like,
Yeah.
no, but they're there and they could have just done this or that.
Yeah.
And this feels out of character for Fujiko to just be like, yeah, no, I got.
Yeah,
I'm
just to be
Yeah.
like
sorry."
the wallpaper, basically.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
and she has no plan how to get out. She's just like, yeah, this is life now, I guess. I'm like, that feels out of character for what we know from her.
You always sort of expect Fujiko to have like a backup plan
Yeah.
purely
Yeah.
for herself because
Uh-huh.
that's who she mainly looks out for at the end of the
Yeah.
day. But like that doesn't happen at all, so
Uh-huh.
it makes her feel very sort of flat in terms of
Yeah.
like execution. Along with the fact that to bring up Goemon again, they sort of almost imply that like he's with her,
Yeah.
like at the start
Yeah.
because he's looking out for
He
her.
accompanied her into the
Yeah.
island and is like living under her floorboards.
watching
As you
over
do.
her.
Yeah, living
I
off
will
of
protect
beans.
you.
Yeah.
In like that edgy sort of samurai way,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
like, which I mean, I feel like there was another one where like they sort of implied that like Goemon and Fujiko have like a mutual like working relationship with each other,
Yeah.
but like it's only ever come up like in my, as far as I recall, like once before.
Mhm.
So it's not like there's that much foundation to go
Yeah.
off. So it's weird that they make a point to imply
Uh-huh.
that.
Doesn't it also happen like briefly in like the live action movie too, or am I misremembering?
You might be misremembering because Goemon pops up because Lupin already knows him.
Yeah, like they go to Japan and sort of recruit him.
Mm.
Yeah, no, I am misremembering. I was thinking that there was a part in that movie where like they just sort of pal off together for no real reason.
You might be thinking of, I forget which one it was, but the time where he went all the, like across the world to get like a toy for like the one like a kid,
Yeah, God
Yeah.
damn it, you're right. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of.
which was adorable in
Yeah.
whatever one that was. But
Yeah.
yeah, it feels like our familiar characters were just sort of background noise for this
Yeah.
one. Outside of Lupin, there was a lot more focus on the characters that were for this special.
Yeah.
Which we've had this happen with, I think, other franchises
Mhm.
where we were like, this was a movie someone wrote and then was told, you're going to make this franchise movie. And they're like,
Yeah.
you know what? Fuck it. I am. And I'm just kind of sprinkling in your franchise while
Yeah.
making the movie I want.
Fun fact: Miyamoto came in and told them to make a Star Fox movie. That's what actually happened.
So that's why I think like, oh yeah, that someone had this idea of like there's a poison and you have to breathe in the air, and then there's a mutiny, and then there's Lupin apparently, and
Yeah.
he's also part of that.
He's
There's
part of the backstory and the conspiracy.
Yeah.
Yeah, the whole like island part itself of the story is like extremely contrived.
Oh, absolutely.
There's this sulfuric acid that if they stop breathing in, the poison like kills them.
Yeah,
But then
gives them a cardiac arrest, basically.
yeah, but then there's also a satellite that if they don't have the right navigation thing,
Whatever thing.
will just spark them from orbit.
I love that
Yeah.
so much.
And it's like, okay, I feel like one of these is unnecessary.
Yeah, I feel like we got our bases covered just with the gas.
No.
You know?
Yeah.
I love that it's both so much. I feel like that is the right amount of over the top.
In case you managed to figure out my gas trick, I have another one in my sleeve.
We have the backup plan, which is satellite laser. How did we get one? We're rich.
We figured it out. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, we did it. Look, that's off screen. That's backstory. You don't need to worry about
Don't
it.
worry about it. Because I did like the gas mask like design
Mm-hmm.
as their introduction, you know, kind of Winter Soldier.
Yeah.
And just like, what's their deal? Like, are they covering their faces?
Oh, that's sort of one of the interesting things about that sort of opening sequence is until we meet her later, because of the gas mask and her overall design, the main girl from this movie, I genuinely thought that was a guy in that
Yeah.
scene.
I was half and half.
Yeah, I was
Until
also
like we
half
saw her again, and I was like,
Boop.
oh, okay.
I mean, that is a thing with anime. I'm never going to forget Cyber City, which
Yeah.
had like the character who I think was a guy, but you know,
Yeah,
very feminine. Slay.
Benton?
yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
Best character in that whole like OVA.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we also had like silver hair guy, which for a second I was like,
Mhm.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
You mean Hunchback Man,
Yeah.
who really needs to work on his posture.
Oh my god.
Who would absolutely fit into a Yoshiaki Kawajiri film like Cyber City or
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Ninja Scroll or something like that.
I saw him and was like, okay, I know your character just immediately
Yeah.
off like the design.
Mhm. Holding two knives. I'm like, I get it. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I know who you are.
You're like an anime Joker, but like the
Yeah.
internet's idea of the Joker.
Mhm. Also, I don't know if I hate to say, I don't buy the whole backstory with the gun, but it felt kind of forced.
That felt a bit
It's-
out of nowhere,
It's
yeah.
Yeah.
really weird in that there's normally you can say there's like an A and B plot.
Yeah.
And like maybe subplots from there.
Absolutely.
But there's an ABC plot in this, and that's
And then
you know.
like a B, and then down from B, you have an A and B.
B's got their own
Yeah.
B,
Yeah.
A, B, C.
The A plot is sort of like the instigating element of the film, which is, you know, Zenigata gets murked, Lupin realizes it's his own gun, goes to face down, he's chasing down that, you know, lead, I guess, from the
Yeah.
Assassin's Island or whatever. And then essentially that gets forgotten
Yeah.
for a huge amount of the film to take over with the B plot being half of these people on this island want to, you know, usurp.
Because they don't
Yeah.
actually want to
Guy.
be assassins.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like, I mean, they wouldn't have the gas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, otherwise. And I don't mind that some folk were like, nah, it's just the way it is, man.
Yeah.
Like,
Just gotta live with it.
but you could be free. You're like, nah, don't want it. Don't
Yeah.
want
Well,
it.
like from
Breathe it
what I
in.
like. Can't see me. But from what I got, it was basically two camps of like the guys who really liked being assassins and didn't see any downside to like this
Yeah.
whole poison cult they were in. It's basically
we
a
get
cult.
free housing,
Yeah.
free healthcare.
We get an island to
Healthcare,
ourselves.
401k, dental.
Bitch, you seeing this gold?
Like, we get transportations paid for,
Yeah.
hotel and accommodations paid for. We get a voucher for food, man, when we're out. This is as best as
We
it
get a
gets.
discount on Netflix, man.
We're all on the family plan.
Yeah.
We only pay like $2 each.
It's great. And then the other half are like, I want an actual life.
Yeah.
But we got dental.
They got dental.
Damn, that's insane. Yeah, they do nothing to try to make us believe, oh no, it's a good deal actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I would have left some inner conflict of those guys being like, my life is fucked, I have nothing to go back to,
I mean,
therefore I'm staying.
Kind of understand it from the sense that, like, to willingly keep yourself in that situation, you've got to be, like, you know, a little fucked up.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
gotta be really into the killing thing.
Yeah. I like, they do what they do. They do what they can. What?
They do.
They do.
They,
Can what they do.
They kill.
oh my god.
Are you okay?
I don't know.
You're freaking out.
They do what they can with
What
they've
they have.
got.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my god.
They make do with what they do because it's what they gotta do.
Wouldn't you have liked at least a C or D plot of them being like, this is my family, I have no one left.
Yeah.
The reason I'm staying is for these guys.
What is
I
their
love
what is their
them."
accommodation on the island? Because there's barely any housing from what we see, other than like the main fortress.
Yeah.
I mean, I kind of get not doing that, what you said about showing, like, you know, someone who's like, oh, this is my family, because, like, I think given how fucking cartoonishly evil they are, I think you kind of just have to make them irredeemable.
Yeah, like they're
Yeah.
cartoon villains.
Yeah, and there's-
Gordo literally walks around with like a fucking cape.
it's like I don't think there's any point in trying to make them empathetic or even remotely, like, even as small as it would be, like an ounce of like redeemability to it.
Yeah.
I think you just kind of have to run with, oh no, they fucking evil, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like
Evil boys.
the other thing as well is like I feel like it was said at one point that like at least the vast majority of them are like from actual prisons.
Mm-hmm.
Like they're bad people like just from
Yeah.
the start
Yeah.
as
And
far as the
then,
movie's
yeah.
concerned.
And supposedly, like, a small percentage of them is just kidnapped.
Yeah.
Like kidnapped or like they just
Born there?
Let's say human traffic.
Yeah.
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 Because it's unclear that the brother sister,
They-
like
their
main girl and
dad-
her, like, because she kind of makes it seem like she's been there like her entire life.
Yeah.
So I think I made a note of that. She has a fan fiction background.
That's
Because she was like, yeah,
One
I just-
Direction showed up.
because her alcoholic dad sold her and her brother
Jesus
to the
Christ.
guy
For
for a
drinking
day's
money.
worth of alcohol.
This is oh my god, this is Rey's backstory in Star Wars. He sold you for drinking money. Oh, you know,
And
her
here-
original backstory before
Yeah.
Rise of Skywalker
and here are
retconned it.
you new original owners. Meet One Direction.
We're never gonna live down that episode, are we?
Oh,
It's
not
just
even on
cultural
this
movement.
show.
No.
Different show.
No, maybe it wasn't as overdone back then.
Yeah.
No, I feel like it was done a lot.
Yeah, just as soon as she was like, and my dad sold me to this guy for alcohol. I'm like,
Both
oh,
of them?
boo-hoo. Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
really?
2 for 1 special, man.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You got an extra Guinness.
And it was hard to get in those times.
Oh yeah. No slander meant to Guinness. That was just the first one I thought of.
Yeah, it's fun, but like the more you think about the story and setup and
It's dumb.
characters, because they're
It
also
falls
run by
apart.
like essentially the instrumentality project from Eva.
I was gonna call it the Illuminati.
Yeah, I guess. I
But,
mean, that's
like,
essentially what the
It is
project
basically
is.
Sealy, yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
silly.
They've got no faces, they're just in the shadows, they
They
have
are
power.
even more cartoonishly evil than our cartoonishly evil villain.
They're never addressed, by the way.
No.
That just goes unquestioned at the
Yeah.
end.
Yeah, we just have like, I think 1 or 2 sequences of the guy being like, I've got prisoners, and they're like, good, my man, good.
We have a job for you. Okay.
Okay,
Here you go.
I'll
The
put-
whole world.
I'll put one of my island assassins on it. Yeah.
No,
I'll get the new one I just kidnapped on it.
Yeah.
It's the part where they're like, okay, this guy in this island of assassins has clearly outlived its functionality, so we're gonna use the giant space laser to
To just-
annihilate the
yeah.
island. And they're like, every country in the world will help us cover this up. And I'm like, I don't think anyone knows this place exists. So what is there?
No, they sort of explain that like this island's basically been doing every government's dirty work for the last
Yeah.
however long, so like
Yeah.
they've got dirt on them basically.
Yeah. But at the same time, it's like, what is there to cover up? No one knows this island exists.
Murder.
Just be like, underwater volcano, guys.
Nah,
Crazy.
It's
Murder
outrageous
and the
story.
gold.
I think it's so far out in the middle of the ocean that
No
I
one
don't
would
think
care.
anyone would notice or care.
No,
Yeah.
exactly. Also, this is a Lupin plot.
Yeah.
We could have just been like, island blew up, and that's end of movie.
Yeah,
we don't
There
need
goes Hawaii.
a scene.
There goes Hawaii.
Do not need a scene where we see the leaders of the world. What happened?
Yeah.
yeah.
I don't know. Do
Where-
you know?
where-
Do you know? I have no idea. I have no idea.
Where's our assassin island? Broke.
Yeah, it's like I still have like few assignments pending. What the fuck?
Yeah.
I paid for those.
I want my money back.
Yeah, like they could have just lasered it.
Yeah.
I also
Yeah.
really need to stress, like they put their plan into motion to blow up the island. They give them an hour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why do they give them an hour?
Yes.
I
Also,
don't know.
why would you construct a laser that can self-destruct?
Well, it can. It's basically the code design. I think it basically just means it lasers itself.
Yeah, because like visually it just went like and type to point at me.
Yep.
Yeah.
And
So
I was
I
like,
think,
why
like-
would you let it be able to do that?
Well, the code was written by her brother, so assuming he
Yeah.
overrode any safety
Ah.
precautions
Yeah.
that were in it.
I mean,
I
yeah.
don't think someone. It's not the Death Star. They haven't left a vent uncovered.
Yeah.
I assume they've designed it with every safety precaution in mind, but safety precautions only go so far when someone
Yeah.
can.
If you
break
can
them.
still just if you can point the laser, there's a way you can point the laser
Exactly.
to yourself.
No, hear me out. Big mirror.
Giant mirror. Super Mario Sunshine-esque big mirror. It would work.
Come on, that would have been much more fun of a plot.
Wasn't
Yeah.
that like one of the subplots in Gundam? Can't remember if they made that into the movie, where like one of the colonies was turned into a giant space laser and they had like a mirror.
Of the movies we watched.
Maybe it wasn't the original Gundam.
Because I don't
feel like
remember that at all. I would have remembered.
Maybe that wasn't the original Gundam. Maybe that was like Wing or something like that.
If it is, I'd like to see that.
Yeah, one of them has like this weird ass plot where like one of the colonies is turned into like a giant space laser and they use like a mirror to aim it at other places, and it's like
How?
the colony can move. So I don't think the mirror is entirely necessary in this situation.
But big mirror.
Yeah.
Big mirror, yeah.
I also want to state, by the way, that whole the brother like being forced to like sabotage his own code or whatever by like the main bad guy when they find out, that at least makes the first hour countdown makes sense. I
Yeah.
want to stress it's the second one.
Yeah.
where they press the
The button.
let's kill everyone on the island button,
Yeah.
and they have like an hour countdown, which is
Yeah,
like
gotta give them time.
yeah,
Yeah.
they've
It's polite.
announced to Gordo that they're gonna do
Yeah.
this.
Yeah.
So they're fully giving him an hour window to get out of Dodge.
Yeah.
Plausible
The
deniability.
laser
So
needs
that,
to heat up a little, you know.
so that
It's
if
preheating.
he survives, they're like, if you want to come back and work for us.
Fine, we can do that. Wow.
Yeah.
We also haven't talked yet about our the great character Vicky Flanagan.
I love that his name's Vicky.
Yeah, they just kind of are like, Zenigata, you're in bed. Here's the person that's gonna try to keep you there.
His only function is to continually break more of Zenigata's body.
He has no character other
No.
than just breaking his legs.
Yeah.
Yeah, like That's why I didn't like the fucking sea plot.
Yeah.
Because it was just Zenigata being like, nah, I gotta tell Lupin I'm alive. Gotta help him
Yup.
out. I gotta lock him up.
Zeddy
And Vicky being like, fuck you, break leg.
yeah, twice.
Through sheer just like incompetence too, like
Yeah.
not even malicious intent,
Nope.
just
Both times they just fall downstairs.
yeah.
That's like half of Zenigata's scenes because
Yeah.
he only has like 2 or like 3 or 4 scenes at most in the whole film. One where he gets shot,
Yep.
one where he's
Too angry to
resurrected,
die. Yeah.
and then he breaks his legs.
Yep.
And then
And then
Subway.
Lupin shows up on a jet fighter and like
gives him a card.
yeah.
Yeah. Hey,
You'll need this later.
hey, plot device.
Yeah, I also felt like Lupin and Elin figuring out the whole gas thing.
Ellen with 1 L or 2
Ellen.
L's.
Oh, 1L.
Yeah.
Pretty lady.
It's the funny thing about like the subtitles obviously have 1 L.
Yeah.
The first time we see her name in the movie, it's written with 2 L's in the locket.
Yeah, in the
but her
locket.
grave then has 1 L on it.
The animators couldn't
They
decide.
couldn't
decide.
decide.
And the subtitlers just had to pick.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if I just missed major plot points, but it just kind of was coming out of nowhere for me a little, where they were like, oh yeah, we figured it out. Yeah, we've done it. The doctor said it's all good.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
all
Oh
good.
yeah,
The
that. I mean, to be fair, the minute you kind of meet the doctor, and he has these weirdly red eyes.
Evil red eyes,
It's
yeah.
Trust me.
I don't know about you.
Yeah.
There's
I
just
mean-
something.
There's a reason he's on the island.
Yeah.
Yeah. Honestly,
You
for
know.
me, it wasn't even the red eyes at first. It was just the fact that, like, they cured them not even halfway through the
Yeah.
movie. I was like, well, this is just gonna fail.
Yeah, the fact that like that happens so simply is like, okay, this is gonna come back to bite
Yeah.
them in the ass.
Chekhov's
Mhm.
poison.
Yeah.
Of course. Mm-hmm. Still, Fujiko wouldn't. She would know better. She would have had a
Not-
way to avoid the tattoo and the poison.
Not in this movie.
How do they actually like get rid of the poison at the end of the movie? Do they get like an actual antidote?
You see, I made a note that wasn't actually addressed. They just
Yeah,
sorta-
that's what I'm just thinking. Like they fly away at the end of the movie, and there's like 2 like scenes in the middle of the credits that don't really address the
No.
fact that
we
It's-
have
It's
one.
the villain's holding the antidote, and Lupin's like, man, okay.
yeah,
He doesn't care. So in my head, I was like, oh, he's found it.
Yeah.
He already has the antidote.
There is
Yeah.
one throwaway line where he just says, I'll figure it out.
Lupin, I don't think you understand.
yeah, like you've got not a lot of time
No.
to counteract this because
You'll figure it
we've
out.
seen multiple times as
It's pretty.
pretty quick.
Yeah.
He'll figure it out.
Don't. Shh. Don't worry.
This is the story of how I died.
You know when you say I'll figure it out, and then future you has to figure it out. Ah.
Yeah, you see, this movie avoids that by just skipping that part.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, they never really addressed it,
No.
do they? No.
Well, we
They're like-
right after the credits, they just all like have a heart attack.
And
The
this
plane
is
crashes
final-
immediately.
The final Lupin movie.
Well, the only people who have to actually worry about it on that plane are Fujiko and Lupin, because Goemon
Yeah.
and Jigen,
Yeah,
They
they're
never
fine. They
got-
don't get poisoned at all.
They don't.
That's how much of like a nothing burger both their characters are. They don't even get poisoned.
Yeah, like for them, they could just leave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They, I don't know. Like, they're sticking around because they're nice.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
New fan theory. The last like third is just a hallucination by like Fujiko and Lupin as they're slowly dying. And Jigen and Goemon are just getting away with the gold.
Yeah, it's just, we made it, Lupin. It's like,
Of course you did.
we sure did.
So I guess the fact we haven't brought up is the actual villain of this movie is the Doctor, because he was previously Lupin's partner once upon a time,
Who then betrayed
who
him.
then betrayed him, took his gun.
In this big backstory that was never mentioned
No.
at all.
No, and then evil guy is evil, and he just sort of runs off, right? He doesn't really.
Yeah, he has the antidote that he
Yeah.
drops.
Yeah.
He threatens to drop, and that's it.
His plan was also to get the gold, but also like, did he really need to bring Lupin into this? Was that just a
Yeah.
grudge?
I don't know.
No,
I mean,
'cause,
if
like, it
Lupin
was gonna be,
your
like-
nemesis-
If I remember right, the plan was going to be he was going to frame Lupin for what happened on this island that nobody knows about and
I mean,
tries to keep secret.
I don't
they tried
know.
to.
The motivation's kind of unclear.
Yeah.
At some point, I feel like the goal was to frame Lupin for Zenigata's murder because it was like, oh, it's his
Yeah.
gun.
Yeah.
You were there.
Yeah.
You must have.
But what does that serve to, like, anything
Yeah.
else that the villain's doing at this point?
Because did he think, oh, this guy's been trying to catch Lupin. If I just pretend that he shot him, he's gonna get arrested. Because it's not like no one's been trying to arrest him.
Yeah. It's not like Lupin has anything else to be arrested for.
Yeah. And it's like, okay, what does him being arrested benefit you in any way? Because you are living on an island of assassins that no one knows about.
Mm-hmm.
And Lupin only finds about after the murder because basically the assassins led him right there.
Mm-hmm.
So, what were you aiming for? did you want him out of the way for something? But like again, no one knew this island of assassins was there.
You're an afterthought, like in this world, my man. No one mentioned you till now.
Yeah.
This is a classic case of the more we talk about Lupin movie, the more it falls
Yeah.
Yeah.
It starts with, I don't know, like these characters were not well used to. Wait a second. We don't know what's happening.
That doesn't make any fucking sense.
There's also a point where like Fujiko runs into where the gold is being held on the ship, and it gets like shot up a little bit, and I don't know if we're meant to interpret that the gold is fake.
I think we are, yeah.
Yeah, which means
Like it breaks too easily or something.
yeah, like it's got bullet holes and like you can kind of see that the I was gonna call it a decal, but that's like a video game term for that. Never mind. But like the bullet hole has like sort of like a darker metal look to it. which
It
is
sort
like
of punches
if it's-
it in a way that it probably isn't supposed to be with gold. I
Well,
took that.
gold is quite a malleable
Yeah.
substance. So like
the higher content of pure gold, the more malleable.
yeah. So like
That's why you don't use it as armor.
if it was shot, yeah, bullets would probably penetrate it quite easily. It's more so like how it looks once it's shot. If it is pure gold, which gold bars tend to be, it's not gonna it's gonna look gold. The bullet hole's gonna look gold, whereas the bullet holes here look like they're sort of like a darker kind of iron or some other metal alloy, look to them, and that's just never addressed after that.
No.
Because it's like, okay, then where's the real gold, or was there just never?
The real gold is the friends we made along
Go
the way.
fuck yourself.
I will shoot you with the silver gun.
Or was there ever any gold in the first place? And that was also an elaborate part of this plot that doesn't make any sense.
I don't know if this was me just assuming it, but from what I understood, the gold on the boat that they were like trying to steal was the fake gold, and the gold on the plane at the end was the real gold.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the gold on the plane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The ones that go into the ocean.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then in the next
There's your
Lupin,
answer.
Yeah.
The next Lupin movie, they're like, we gotta find the gold of the ocean, guys.
Honestly, I was so half expecting the credits to be dedicated to like all of them basically diving right into the ocean. Like, get it.
Get it before it sinks, quick.
At the very least, Fujiko should have done that.
Yeah.
No, I think it's a Lupin. him trying to grab as much gold and then be like, shit, I'm sinking.
I like to believe that Fujiko is as much of a dumbass as the other three. She just doesn't show it as much.
She
No,
hides it
I think
better.
Fujiko would summon like a submarine that caught all the gold as
That's-
Lupin.
that's
it had
fair.
a net all this time. So
Yeah.
I knew. It was gonna
Lupin dives out and just collides with the surface of the submarine.
Yeah, look, such a shame for Fujiko. She's just there.
She's just here.
Yeah.
It's like, damn, I got poisoned. Hey, Lupin, is that any more motivation in case you needed a little more to figure this out? That's truly what it felt like to me, where it was like, oh, we just needed that extra edge of why is Lupin not fucking leaving?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, because Fujiko's here.
Yeah.
I guess.
Sure.
Sure, whatever. movie. Whatever you want me to think. at
Yeah,
this
yeah.
point.
Is it just me or does Lupin sound like older?
A little bit,
in this
yeah.
movie? Yeah.
I didn't necessarily notice.
It was weird because watching it at the start and like hearing him talking, like it took maybe like 15 minutes before I sunk into like it sounding normal, but I was like, he sounds older in this movie. And I don't know, I'm pretty sure this is after the VA switchover, because Nostradamus was
93, 95.
94, yeah, somewhere like that.
Mid-90s, whereas this one is late 90s.
97, yeah. So like this is after is it Kenichi Kurita took over?
While you're searching that, I will say I did slightly listen to the dub because I always am curious about the dub, especially when it comes to Lupin. And like, I noticed that like, for one, I didn't listen to it much because I heard the word jiggin and I was like, nope.
Hey, jiggler.
I'm not having any more name mispronunciations. I'm done with that. But like, the Lupin voice is one of his familiar voice actors for the dub. I'm not sure if it's Tony Oliver.
It's Sunny Straight.
It's Sunny.
It's a Funimation dub.
Yeah, it's Sunny. But like, I knew the Fujiko voice was very different to what we've ever heard.
Oh,
It's not the familiar. She's not the familiar voice, or at least if it is, she's not gotten her voice down yet.
that's interesting because I'm pretty sure.
I mean, it didn't sound familiar to me. She might have popped up and I just don't remember because it's been a while. But
I'm pretty sure the dub's like the most consistent person, at least across like the Funimation and the Tony Oliver cast.
the
There's no-
non-Funimation.
There's no single studio that runs that dub.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Michelle Ruff's like the main.
Michelle Ruff. Yeah, it didn't sound like her to me. But I don't know if that
they
was just a
just-
different voice actress or if it was just maybe it was really early.
Oh, it was Meredith McCoy in
Okay.
this, who, if I remember correctly, was she?
Was she Cagliostro?
No, I think she was young Goku.
Oh,
That's it.
that's my favorite Lupin character.
Oh no, she's Android 18.
Ah, okay.
I don't think she's in Lupin a lot.
No, again, she said I only listened to her like very briefly for like a line, but I just it hit me because it was very distinctively not Fujiko,
Yeah.
Yeah.
which along with the blonde hair, which you don't see very much in her design, made it be like, is this actually Fujiko? Is this just someone they're saying is Fujiko but looks like
Yeah.
her?
Fujiko wouldn't do this.
Fujiko was like off for that week they were filming this.
Yeah, they're like, nah, I'm not doing that. That's not me.
I'm not like, I think I've mentioned this before, but like that era of like Funimation dubs can be a little hard to watch for me because like all it is the same stable of voice actors, and it means that you're just hearing the entire cast of DBZ and their voices don't change
No.
much, so you're just kind of hearing Krillin as Lupin, you're hearing Piccolo as Jigen. I can't remember who voices Goemon, and you're hearing like, you know, Android 18 as Fujiko if it's a Meredith McCoy role, but obviously Michelle Ruff kind of as Fujiko.
Yes,
but,
that is Fujiko's voice to me
Yeah.
in English.
so I think that's why the Tony Oliver cast works much better for me, or like any of the other ones, like, you know,
There was
Solid Snake.
Oh, David Hayter.
David Hayter, thank you.
How could we forget
Yeah.
the David Hayter
How
dub?
dare you.
That was our first dub.
Yeah, exactly.
I can at least say I avoid that problem because I'm not a Dragon Ball viewer, so I don't have such weaknesses.
You know,
But-
when you grow up on it, it's hard.
Yeah.
You know.
But again, I don't have such weaknesses.
Yeah.
So
My youth is no weakness.
yeah, exactly. So at least the Lupin voice sounds pretty natural to me, and like the Funimation of like Sunny, I've already
Sunny
forgotten it.
straight.
Straight. Yeah. I was gonna make a joke there. I decided not to.
It's straight as in like
I know.
a body of water type thing.
I know.
Yeah.
I
Not,
know.
You know.
But fine. It's just the voice pronunciations. I'm done with.
Yeah.
Mm.
I can't hear another Lupin
Yeah.
or Jigen. That's always the worst one.
Yeah.
That's not how you say his fucking name.
No.
Mm.
I wonder how they say Goemon.
I don't want to find out.
Yeah.
Gooman.
Honestly, I think it's Goemon.
Oh. I don't know how you can like be the most established, especially at that point in time, like 2002, 2006, I think they were doing these.
Yeah.
I don't know how you can be the most established dubbing company in the world at that point and just consistently fuck up
Yeah.
the pronunciations. And the fact that Lupin is not even a Japanese name.
No.
Yeah, that's.
It's French,
Yeah.
which means, given the English language, it leans more towards understanding
Yeah.
how to pronounce it.
Yeah, exactly. Like, sure, Lupin at least makes sense if you want to localize it in like
Sure.
in quotes.
Yeah.
I want to straight, but like, Jigen. Why are you saying
Yeah.
that? Just say
Yeah.
Jigen.
Yeah.
That's his name.
Don't wear it out.
Don't wear it out.
Um.
But yeah, that's why I mainly just stick to the subs at this point.
Yeah.
If it's like if I find out the dub is like the Funimation dub,
mhm.
if it's the Tony Oliver dub, 50-50.
Yeah. I usually watch the Tony Oliver ones just because I really like that cast.
Mm. He leans into it like
Yeah.
he is the voice of Lupin
Mhm.
like in my head.
Yeah. And you've got, Michelle Ruff, Fujiko, Richard Epcar as Jigen, and Lex Lang as Goemon. Like, they all really inhabit those roles. Whereas, yeah. Anyway, weird tangent.
It's important.
Yeah, it's
Important
important.
tangent.
Yeah. So I guess, should we score?
Yeah.
I still really liked it, even with it's dumb.
Mhm.
The story. If you think about the story for
Don't
more than
think
2
about it.
seconds, it's fucking stupid. But like, I love it in the same way I like the Sonic Adventure games, whose stories are also really fucking stupid if you think about them
Yeah.
for more than like 5 seconds. But I had a really fun time watching it
Mm-hmm.
the whole time. So I'm still gonna give it an 8,
Okay.
which is pretty strong.
Yeah.
I think this is genuinely one of the most enjoyable Lupins we've covered for me.
Mm.
This was like a Lupin I just didn't connect with.
That's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it was just the constant questions of I don't see
Mm.
why this is happening. I don't see why we care. So I think I'm at like a 5.5.
Wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
and Zenigata and Fujiko are my favorites, and so when I don't see them do their thing, it
So when they're
bothers me.
fucked up.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you touch my bestie, you fuck him up. It makes me upset.
Yeah, that's fair.
Thank you.
Valid.
I still found it quite fun for what it is. I still think there are like interesting ideas that maybe don't come to full fruition, like murking Zenigata and then not letting the movie marinate in that. I think that would have been a really cool idea to go with. Also, Fujiko could have done far more, as we've discussed to end.
Yeah.
So I'll give it a 7. I think it's, it is fun. Like I said, it leans more into more kind of generic anime-esque style and action and substance as well. But it's fun. I think that makes for sort of fun Lupin adventures at times, because it's like a conflict of two different styles. You have the Lupin style and you got generic anime style, which is kind of what makes Angel Tactics so fun, because it's like, the rest of these characters are so aggressively mid-2000s and there's just Lupin.
Lupin's just start reacting to it like, I like your funny words, Magic Man. I think I also, the thing that put like a point above for me is that I did genuinely like the character of Ellen. Just like in the story, she was a
Yeah.
fun character
Yeah.
to like be there, and she was I'm not gonna say strong emotional core because I feel like that's a bit much for this kind of
Yeah.
movie, but you know, she was a nice sort of narrative center
Yeah.
for the film, which is what. So that's why I got a point above from you.
Yeah.
I think for me.
We need to move on.
Yes, we need to move on.
We need to
Lupin,
Lupin has been waiting in his corner for like
Lupin,
an hour now.
move on.
Lupin the Third.
This is one of the most classic Lupins. I will
Yes.
put it
Absolutely.
in that category.
It's
My God.
really strong
refreshing.
vibes for this
Oh,
one.
God, yeah.
I just wish it had stuck to New York for the whole thing.
Oh my God, does it get boring the second we leave?
Yes, yeah. As soon as it
Yeah.
becomes about oil barons and
Yeah.
you know the global conflict and predicting the war on terror, I immediately just
Yep.
lost
Yeah.
interest because I'm like, oh, you got
Yeah.
so much right just a year before all that shit kicked off. But man, nothing's happening.
You're not really doing much with it, are you?
Yeah.
And but the counter back, we got another Adolf Hitler.
Yeah.
Why does it
You
keep
gotta
fucking
forget.
happening?
Mr. was right there. Did we need him
this
for
is
the
also
plot?
a-
Absolutely
No,
not.
did we need to portray him? Because we didn't portray Stalin, or no, Lenin, sorry. We didn't portray Lenin. Did we need to portray
They did,
Hitler?
they did.
Oh, did they? I must have missed
They
it.
Lenin,
did
yeah,
for Lenin and
for a
Napoleon.
second.
Yeah, he was there.
Just a
Oh,
second.
it's
Awesome.
always the same three. It's always.
Yeah, I gotta contest. They built up that the whole like the brooch thing has been around
Brooch
for
of
like
flowers,
so
yeah.
long and been all across the world. The furthest back they go is like 2 centuries.
Yeah.
and it's
Yeah.
just 3 guys from Europe.
Yup. All across the world. Like,
You know, Russia,
Red.
Germany, and France. That's the world.
To be fair, if we're talking in an imperialistic sense, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, but come on, if you're gonna
Come
have
on.
something this mystical and this powerful and bring up its whole like history thing, you gotta go at least back to like
Yeah.
to like the Romans
Yeah.
at least.
Mhm. I agree.
That would have made like a second mention of Caesar. I think he's only been mentioned once in a Lupin. Napoleon's been
so,
mentioned
yeah.
like 3 times too, but
he's
he's
not been
comparatively not as
Yeah.
bad a thing to mention as Hitler.
No.
Or Stalin or Lenin, because those have both been
Yeah.
brought up before too. And almost in the same order, there was another Lupin where they pretty much did the same kind of scene as they did
Yeah.
here and listed
Was it
Hitler.
Marlowe?
I
I
can't
think
remember.
it was
if
Malmo.
it might have been Mao, but I
Yeah.
feel like it was sort of like recently that we came across this too. Maybe it's just happened more than once. You know, maybe it's
'Cause he-
happened.
Probably.
You know,
My
they
mom was sitting next to me while I was watching it, and he asked, "Have you seen this
yeah,
before?"
like they did Hitler, and then I was like, oh,
Yeah.
of course. And then they went Lenin, and I went, wait. And then they
Oh.
went Napoleon, and I went, hold on.
Oh, that way. We're going.
I was
that
like, I'm
way.
pretty sure this happened last time, but with Stalin.
Yeah.
But yeah,
You can't keep getting away with it.
Also, what I love is that I think this is one of the few times that we're not looking for treasure.
yeah,
money.
it's not like an
He's
actual
in it for the
hunt.
love of the game.
Yeah.
and that's it.
Mm.
Man,
I,
it's just
I,
like,
I love
nah.
that so much where he's like, oh no, I just everybody else is going for it, so I might as well go as well.
Yeah, like I promised this girl that if I got it, I'd give it to her. And
Who
like,
just happens to be the daughter of a dictator. Did he know that? Do you think he knew that?
I think
I don't think he cared.
no, I don't think he asked. Man does not ask follow-up questions.
No.
No. God, that basically describes him to a T. He doesn't ask follow-up questions. He
He
just
saw-
does the thing that he does.
He saw a blonde, dark-skinned woman, was like, damn. That was it.
Damn.
No
Yeah.
questions.
Oh,
Whatever
yeah.
you want, girl. Whatever you want. I think it just
I'll steal that
hits-
for you.
Yeah. Like, we get the stupidest fucking B-plot mentions that I just love. Goemon's almost in a cult.
Yeah, Goemon joins a cult. One of the fucking like letterboxd reviews I saw for this after I put my own in was just one person saying, the one where Goemon joins a cult.
Yeah.
It has nothing to do with
She loves
anything.
me. She loves me. I know she does. Like,
Yeah,
come on, it's a cult.
She talks
That's
to
how
me
they
all
get
the
you.
time, and she
they
stares
get
at me
you.
so
She's a
intently when we
priest.
talk. She loves me.
Goemon gets inducted into a cult. Fujiko keeps getting got by the finance bros.
Yeah. Yeah,
Can I
Fujiko's
say-
broke for once.
Yeah. This
Can
is
I
not.
Can I just say this?
You go.
You go. Okay, I was gonna say Fujiko most of the time she's not as bad as she has been before in some of the movies, but this is also not one of our smartest outings. And
No.
these,
That's what I was gonna
found
say.
it so refreshing, and I
Yeah.
kind of loved it.
you know what? I get that.
Yeah, I get it on one hand because I did find it entertaining, but I'm also that ain't my Fujiko. That's not.
No,
Yeah.
fair.
That's
fair.
not my strong,
Yeah.
independent, smart as
Yeah.
fuck Fujiko.
Yeah.
We've seen her
I
done
kind of
dirty.
resented it a
This-
little by the end.
This felt personal. You know what
Yeah.
I mean?
I just love the moment where she shows up at the funeral and she took a fucking taxi from LA.
Yeah.
and my mind is of course like, oh, Japanese people don't know how distances work. And then later in the movie she does it again. But from San
Yeah.
Francisco to New York.
That's
I'm
just
like,
Fujiko.
girl, the planes are right there.
There's no time.
And this taxi driver that's like, this sounds like a great idea. This
Yeah,
sounds-
yeah. He's like, I'm gonna get so much money.
Yeah. I don't know, because it was just I'd say a slightly different movie. I think we didn't need her to be kind of all knowing and all
Yeah.
that.
Yeah,
I would have
yeah.
liked her to be a bit smarter, but I like the silliness of it as well.
Yeah, it kind of.
She does get her badass moment, I will say, at the end of
Yeah.
the movie when she
Mhm.
saves Goemon, and
Mhm.
I'm gonna say that's her best look in the whole movie with that sort of battle suit thing. That
Yeah.
she's got.
Yeah.
I think
Better
it's
than you go.
no. I was just gonna say I think it's because of the sort of story it's telling. She didn't require the same amount of agency that I think we sort of expect out of her most of the time. So for
Yeah.
her to just sort of be sidelined or dumb as fuck as she is in this one is it feels less egregious as it has done in the past, where we've
Yeah.
watched either Mamo or one of the other ones where she's been particularly badly written. It's always felt like, oh damn, you just didn't really utilize a great character very well. Whereas here it sort of
Yeah.
felt like you intentionally crafted a narrative in a way to be funny in the utilization
Yeah.
of this version of the character. There was a clear intent, I think, here
Yeah.
with it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's the difference between they couldn't be bothered doing her well in those few times, whereas here it's we're catching her on a very off week. She's
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
doing great.
We've all been there.
Yeah. We can't
Yeah,
be
it
on top of
happens.
it all the time. She's
No.
human.
She's just a girl.
Yeah. She's just girly. Let her have
Yeah.
this. And the fucking stupid ass bank heist that they're like, what if we just go up?
Yeah.
We just cut our way up.
Oh.
How will we escape? Balloon. But how are we gonna get the balloon outside? We're just gonna carve a hole all the way.
Goemon.
from the-
Do your thing.
Activate.
That is what I want. I want it to be stupid. I loved
Yeah.
when Lupin died. I was like,
Yeah.
I'm fucking living for this.
Uh-huh.
I'm loving it. Just
One
because
of
you're
my favorite
waiting.
parts of
Yeah, you're waiting for. It's gonna be some stupid shit where I'm like, sure, whatever.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't care. I don't care if it's clever. I don't care if it's stupid.
Yeah,
just want-
I was hoping
wanna
it was
know.
stupid, not gonna lie.
Yeah, and it was. Cushion backpack.
Fucking
card.
trigger card. And then he says, my favorite line in the entire film is just, luckily I had my giant airbag with me. Because of course he just has that on him
Yeah.
somewhere.
Duh. And yeah, of course I had to pretend to be dead for a while everyone
Yeah.
mourned around me. Of course I
Yeah.
did. It's
It
for
was
the
all
love of the
part of the
game,
plan.
man. It's the love of the game. Zenigata's bawling his eyes out. See, again,
He
love
fully
that.
resigns. He quits.
Yeah.
He's done.
Man's done.
That's his purpose now. What is he gonna do?
Yeah.
Catch normal criminals? Fuck that.
No.
Yikes.
the whole sequence in like the factory, they escape, and it's oh my god, he was the priest. How long has he been the priest? I don't care.
Yeah,
Frankly,
yeah.
I don't care.
There was no priest.
I don't care. They tried to establish, oh, he's just really good at special effects makeup. Sure, I'll take it.
Yeah,
Whatever.
that tracks
Oscar,
for
you know.
Lupin.
Yeah, that tracks. Makes a whole room of people suddenly look exactly like him. Tracks.
Yeah.
Tracks. Fully tracks to me. Hell yeah.
What's your fun fact?
I didn't even know if that was like him just like doing all that like practically, or Goemon, or not Goemon. Zenigata was just seeing shit.
Mm-hmm.
Fun fact, most of those Lupins are Lupins from like movies, TV specials, episodes.
Oh.
But the Cagliostro
That's a cool
ones
touch.
in there, like the bandaged up version of him from the
Okay.
Cagliostro scene where he's like pretending to be the ghost or something like that is there in the background and stuff like that. So that's really, I thought that was really cool.
That's a neat little touch.
Yeah.
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 And then we get to the island.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah,
I was gonna say. Is the longer this went on, and it stuck to New York, I was like, oh, I think this is gonna
This
be
is so
like
fun.
a really great Lupin, because we've never really stuck to one
Yeah.
location specifically. It's always been globetrotting adventures, which can work, or it can be Island of the Assassins, where there's a central location and then shit's just happening, and you can't really keep connected all the time to it. And here it was like, oh, we've got this location that I think everyone, no matter where you are in the world, has some understanding of as a location. You've got the iconic places like the Twin Towers. Which we see in the background.
There's a beautiful shot of that plane going.
But then you got.
I was so scared. I was like, too close, too close, too close.
But you've got,
not there.
You see Central Park, then you see the financial district where there's that scene with the plane where you're like, oh no.
Oh no.
Not yet.
But it's it's set in a very iconic location that I think everyone around the world can reasonably track and understand in their head. And it's like, oh, this is cool. Like, there's a lot of locations in New York that you could set an entire Lupin story in, and it not feel like it gets stale. It can still be fun. It can still be the big sort of heist flick that it was kind of set up to be, with that noir aesthetic, which is perfect for New York.
Yeah.
And then you hit the midpoint, and they leave.
Let's go to an unambiguous European island.
Where we're
To
gonna
the Mediterranean.
we're gonna steal oil from the oil rig next door and put on a whole front, but the story's gonna stop dead for that whole portion.
like-
So fucking stupid.
Legit, my notes end there because I was just kind of like,
The story just stops, and like nothing's really
It
going
ju-
on for a long time, and then it has
loses
like 4
all its
endings.
momentum. Yeah. I don't think I was paying attention by the end. I was just so disappointed because I was having such a good time. And then, I was like, okay, oil rig, haha, Lupin's pretending, and oh, they're gonna get them. And then it just kept fucking going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it lost me.
The actual like climax is so quick too. Like, again, to bring up Island of Assassins, like that went on a bit too long, but it was a good chunk. And then there's this where it just
won't fucking end.
It just happens, and then there's like another 15 minutes of them sitting around and like having conversations, and like I appreciate the final conversation Lupin has with what's her name, the hot chick.
Sandy.
Not Sandy.
Sandy's a singer.
Yeah,
Cynthia.
Cynthia, the boss woman.
Yeah.
Like that.
The girl boss.
I appreciate that conversation at the end, but it came after the point where the pacing already had gone from the classic bell curve to just, it had stopped, because they had that scene where Fujiko runs back from the taxi again. It's a callback, and then you expect the credits to roll, and then that
And they
scene.
don't.
And it's like, oh, okay, should have done that scene first and then the Fujiko callback.
Yeah.
because that
Because
would have
that's
been
generally what one does.
Yeah.
You end on the silly callback, remember?
Yeah, and like they get surrounded
Yeah.
by Interpol and NYPD, and then they scatter
Yeah.
and run away, and it's like that's a classic Lupin ending, and then there's a whole scene after that. Okay.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Also, I have to say, Jigen just dropping his gun, I don't buy it.
Yeah,
That's the only
Yeah.
part where I was like, oh, come on.
I-
This is just you needing this to happen for the plot.
yeah. There
Yeah.
was like I was paying attention to that whole entire first half,
Mm-hmm.
and then like Lupin gives him his gun, and I'm like, wait, why?
Why?
And then like Lupin dies, and he goes and gets like a different gun, and I'm like, but why? And he mentions like losing his other gun, and I'm like, when did you
you
do
were
that?
given one. Yeah.
Like, when did you lose that gun? Like, now I'm realizing you haven't had it this entire movie. But when did you lose it? Did I miss a scene even though I've been paying attention?
Yeah.
And I genuinely don't
Yeah.
know if I did miss something even though I was paying attention. Or if they were just like, yeah, no, that happened off screen. We're not going to
'Cause, like,
explain it.
he drops his own gun when they jump on the elevator.
Ah,
Or
okay.
Lupin gives him his.
Yeah.
But
Then Lupin,
I
he
don't-
gives Lupin his back. That's when he gets killed, air quotes.
Yeah.
And then
But by
Jigen-
that point, Lupin has the gun back
yeah,
before he gets killed.
yeah. So Lupin dies with his gun, and
Yeah.
then Jigen needs to go get another one, and then they randomly encounter at some point later the guy who has Jigen's gun, and Jigen gets his gun back. It's such a pointless part of the
Yeah.
movie that adds nothing. It just confused me the entire time. I was like, I don't really know why we're doing this.
No.
Because it would make sense if this
Yeah.
was a Jigen focused movie,
Mhm.
but it's not.
No.
So it's not digging into Jigen's character and his whole gunslinger persona. That would make sense. It doesn't make sense here, where this is very much an ensemble Lupin movie.
Yes.
It's not about
Absolutely,
any
yeah.
one of these characters in particular, compared to...
Which I think it's where Lupin I think shines the best.
Yes, yeah.
Because when he becomes the main character, he unfortunately becomes insufferable.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
that's why it's
Yeah.
like I think one of the few that really strikes the best balance between cool Lupin and goofy Lupin. You know, we always
Yeah.
talk about like when they lean too much into the cool Lupin and things either become boring or, like you say, he becomes a
Yeah.
bit insufferable. And he loses all that kind of charm. Whereas here is it's like it manages to use that noir aesthetic that it's got going until they go to the fucking Mediterranean. To kind of be funny but also make him cool at the same time, and I really appreciated
Yeah.
that. And again, I wish they had just done that for the whole fucking movie and not why did they why
They could have said it was on Liberty fucking Island, and I would have been
Yeah.
like, sure, whatever, man, I'll take that.
the thing is
have the end fight be in the Statue of Liberty.
the
Hell
whole
yeah.
like oil thing that happens in the second half really has nothing to do with the objective of get the heirloom thing. They
But
could
she's
just-
big businesswoman and she big bad.
Yeah.
And Lupin's never decided to operate on the same level as them before and start up his own oil baron company, even though he's gone up against, you know, Cagliostro, who was an actual, like, you know, baron with endless
King,
wealth,
whatever.
king,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and other, you know, companies. He's gone up against that weird Saley type
Yeah,
group
you're right.
in Island of Assassins. Sorry, that's just the one we last watched, so it's most fresh in my mind. I keep referencing it.
Nostradamus,
also have
he
to
was just
say-
a rich guy.
Yeah, Nostradamus was
Yeah.
just a rich guy.
Yeah.
He's never gone out of his way to like set up as like he's never done a side quest to
No.
No.
like this to achieve the goal. It's never stopped the movie dead before. I think that's what bugs me the most is it's like, oh, you had to stop the pacing of the movie entirely to just
Mm-hmm.
set up a whole setup of getting them, and then they give up anyway. Really?
Yeah, and it was still like mainly off screen. Like we didn't
Yeah.
actually see it happen. It just sort of like we just sort of hard cut to when they've already done it.
Yeah, because we follow Zenigata trying to find them for a while they're doing all of this, and then we find out the result after Zenigata gets a lead, and it's like, oh, you clearly did not think this plot thread through enough to have anything to fill that screen time if we're jumping.
I also have to say it is kind of like weird how like Cynthia seems like a villain that is like knows of Lupin, knows how he works, sort of understands like what she's dealing with, and then suddenly she just completely buys that he's got this company that she's dealing with now.
Yeah.
I mean, he's wearing a
I
disguise.
always thought that was a little weird.
I
No,
was
like,
not paying enough
I'm thinking
attention,
about-
but
I'm thinking about the scene where like he walks into their room where Fujiko is in disguise, but then he's just like, Fujiko, I'll deal with it.
Fujiko's like barely in disguise in that scene too.
I know, but like, still, it's enough that I could see with this tone of movie being like, you're a completely different person. You're wearing glasses.
that's crazy.
The
Yeah.
Clark Kent effect.
Yeah, I guess Cynthia doesn't necessarily buy it. Like, because he does immediately explain the ruse anyway. Because he walks in and
buys it to like pay him with $100 billion.
yeah, I think that's to get the ring though, if I recall correctly. I think it's less about like the oil and stuff like that. It was more about the ring. I think anyway.
Still, she should have known that that money was going to disappear the moment that happened.
Yeah, I mean
Also, wait, the ring is only good because it leads you to the brooch.
yes.
Yes.
Why does she want the ring when she knows he solved the puzzle? He might as well torture him for the info.
Yeah, she's not that smart though, really.
No,
like,
no, you're right.
Ring pretty.
Yeah.
To be fair though, I think the whole like losing all her money thing comes from the fact she gives Lupin a check at some point,
Yeah,
and then
that's true. That's true.
he sort of forges the rest of them. Like it turns out he paid the whole thing by just using her checks and cashing them, which is, you know,
Oh, sure, whatever.
Yeah.
We're on a Mediterranean island, I guess. I
And
guess.
just commit fraud.
It's just such a shame because it had such potential to be such a
Yeah.
fun and possibly one of my favorite.
Yeah.
I think it's still up there,
Uh-huh.
but it just drags.
It's still a good one. It's just, you know,
Yeah.
it sucks that like the third act didn't really live up to the first two.
No,
yeah, like it just should have stuck to New York and been
Just
like a
stay in New
whole
York.
like New York
Yeah.
crime syndicate thing, you know, Bank of the
We haven't
World.
even talked about the bystander.
Oh yeah, he has no bearing on the movie like at all. He's built
No.
up as this
Yeah.
really important secondary
knife
antagonist.
throwing. He's the bad guy. He's the one, the bodyguard.
Just
He
immediately
kinda
stops showing
stares.
up.
Yeah,
Just disappears.
He's literally there just to kill Lupin halfway through.
Yeah.
Which
Yeah.
is something we've already discussed didn't really need to happen anyway.
Yeah.
yeah.
But he
So
did bring in Bato from Ghost in the Shell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And, you know, Knife Guy, who, one, I swear was in another Lupin movie outside of this one.
Wasn't he in Island of the Assassins? There was
Probably,
there was
yeah.
a knife guy in that too.
Always the
Yeah,
knife
and whose
guy.
only and whose main skill was not to cut Fujiko herself, but to cut her clothes.
Yeah. Yeah. And then her bra gets taken off by the giant magnet.
Look,
Which is, I still think that's dumb. I'm sorry, that was a bit too dumb. I know it's supposed to be The Wire. I don't care. They didn't need to do that.
no.
My immediate thought when that happened was, oh girl, you gotta get one that doesn't have the wire in it. You gotta get better bras.
No, come on. The wire is a necessity. The wire is what makes it work.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, 'cause that thing fucking hurts.
I've heard.
So, do we want to score?
Yeah, let's score because I don't think there's much
Yeah.
else to discuss with this one.
No.
I give it a very nice 7 out of 10.
Yeah, I think I'm on the 7 side of it too. That first half, vibes are immaculate, and then it's just the same about the second half. But I still think the first half's entertaining enough. Yeah.
Yeah. I think I'm also a 7 because I loved the first half, and then it just fucking loses me.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
I'm rating it a 7 because I know that I'll forget about the third act.
Yeah,
in my
that's
memory, it will just
this
be
is
a
going to
really good
persist
movie.
as the Noir New
Yeah.
York Lupin special, and I'll completely forget
Yeah,
about the Mediterranean arc of it.
And in my head, I'm gonna love it. I'm gonna love it, and then I'll probably recommend it to someone, and they're gonna hate it, and then I'm gonna be like, oh yeah,
yeah.
I forgot about
I'm an
that
idiot.
part.
But I think that can go for like most of the Lupin
Yeah.
TV specials,
Yeah.
especially as it's like there's good ones that have issues, and then you kind of recommend them to someone because you forget about the issues, and you're like, yeah, no, I can see why you might not like that one actually.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for listening to this EX episode of Anime Lane. We'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.